My other friend was mentally retarded. Now, I know you're not supposed to say that anymore, but that's what we said then, you know, and I understand that term. You know, it means that you're arrested. Your mental capacity has been retarded or arrested. So, anyways, I'll say Down syndrome. I don't care. I didn't say it for a long time on account of I thought people would think I was a doctor and I'd have to hit their knee with a hammer or something. I don't know. But anyways, I love my best friend had Down syndrome, you know? I love people with Down syndrome. I wish I had Down syndrome. And I'll tell you why, because they're happy. You know what I mean? They're happy. What's wrong with that? Man, I wish I was happy, you know? I was happy when I was with my friend. I'll tell you that. I would love to have a friend right now, because how often are you happy? You ever be happy? It happens once in a while, you know? With me, it's usually when I wake up. You know, I wake up, I go, goddamn. I'm glad I bought that Tempur-Pedic pillow. That was the best purchase I ever made. But then the light comes under the door and bathes over you, and then your life comes in and gets all over you like a cobweb. You're like, God damn, huh? That's not fun. But you ever go into the mirror and look at yourself? I'm not talking about physically, but just eye to eye. You know, and you go, oh, good God, what's become of me? I'm gonna go back to bed and cover myself up. That's when I would like to have a mentally retarded friend next to me, a guy with Down syndrome, to go, I like bananas. I go, God damn, I never looked at it that way. I like bananas too. You go, they're yellow. I go, God damn, you're right, they are yellow. Ha! What say you and me go buy a yellow banana? See, people get mad at me, and yet, you know, they pity them. I envy people with Down syndrome, you know? And they pity them. Now, who's the bad person in that scenario? I tell you right now, man, if there was some sort of injection where I could be Down syndrome, I'd take it because I'd love to be happy all the time, you know? And some people go, oh, they're mentally retarded people aren't always happy. I go, well, I never seen, you know, like you ever see a cynical Down syndrome guy, you know? You ever see a guy go, fuck bananas, they're yellow, I don't care. Who cares? I never seen it. But happiness, the thing we strive the most, people pity these people that have it, you know? Like they'll look over a group of people with Down syndrome and go, oh, man, look. Breaks my heart when I see them. You know why? They're happy, right? It's on account of they don't understand life's horrors. Makes me sad. Makes me shake my head, sadly, like this here. And you know the saddest part of all? There's no cure. They'll probably die happy.
What we want to know is, are you a brother or a sister?
Well, I'm an only child.
There's a word for what you are.
Charismatic?
So what the hell are you? A man or a woman?
Farley, that night was the first night I ever met Farley. It was your first night on the show.
We all sat around and watched you when we were cheering you on, buddy.
And Farley, he took me, he never met me before in his life, you know? And he took me back. He said, I got to tell you a secret about SNL.
Oh, yeah.
Took me all the way to the back and
like the woods. This is the woods.
No, within the
Okay, the hotel, right?
in the hotel, and he secreted me into this room, and he locked it, and he made sure it wasn't bugged and everything. He said, I got a secret to tell you. I was very, you know, honored to have this. And then his secret was, he said, this doesn't go past these walls. Pat is a woman!
Tell me your history with Norm.
Well,
Did you guys date? No, not date. He
good for you, by the way.
He was mean to me in a terrible way. When his first show on SNL, there was a sketch and they wanted to change something and I didn't want to change it to that line. And he came up to me in the makeup chair and said, "Your problem is you're not funny. You're just not funny." He said that to me. I'd been on the show for 4 years. He was just started it. I think it was his first week. Okay, there's a better part of the story. So then, of course, I didn't like him.
Norman can be rough.
I really didn't like him. And then I was about to leave the show anyway. It was like just one more reason to get the hell out of here. Mm-hmm. And but I was very, very good friends with Laurie Jo Hoekstra, who he was always, very much.
They're friends for years. I don't even know if that is the woman in his life.
Yeah,
or is
I don't actually even
she's
know.
She's his handler, Lojo, as he refers to her.
Lojo.
And she's been with him for
for a million years.
Since back then at SNL in like 93.
Yes,
yeah.
and I always loved Laurie Jo, and it was a very tumultuous friendship then. And I just really didn't like him. And then I left the show and I just really didn't watch anything for years. But some people would talk about how funny he was and I would see him occasionally and I had a bias, obviously, because I had this traumatic thing. Then at the 40th reunion, Norm came up to me and he said, "I just have to apologize to you. That was a terrible thing to do. I can't believe I did that terrible thing." And I said, "Oh," and then that meant a lot to me. And then after that, I could watch Norm stuff, and I realized he's hysterical. Yeah. Okay, it was like I was able to emotionally let it in how great and funny he is.
That's an interesting comment on there is some gateway to your sense of humor that goes through personal
feelings. I know,
feelings.
that's embarrassing because it's very narcissistic.
But that's everybody, though.
I mean,
Christ, I can't tell you how people just hate my humor now, and I think, that's a pretty good joke. And I try to figure it out, like sometimes where somebody will over-like a joke and somebody will under-like a joke, and I'll see the finer gradation that was a decent joke. It probably should have hit right in here. And I could see, I said, "Oh, I see. It really isn't an involuntary gesture. There is some price of admission to get through to really convulse somebody."
Yeah,
and it's about their biases towards you.
Yes, it's true.
Well, I'm glad Norm came around because that seemed like a particularly... He was probably scared shitless, too. Everybody was a little scared over there.
Yeah, exactly. No, I mean, I'm sure I've had bad moments there as well.
Take me on a journey. Take me far away from this life. I'd leave it in a hurry. Let's run away before morning light. You got me.
I don't know if you know this, but I used to tour with NORM MACDONALD for 7 years. Yeah. And so whenever he was like my best friend, so whenever I have auditions and stuff, he used to say, "Oh, just don't bother acting because there's a good chance you won't get it anyway." And those are the ones that I usually got it. You know what I mean?
Hold on, I have to hide my self view because if I'm on camera, I look at myself, which is weird. Okay.
Oh, by the way, I don't promote the video.
Oh, okay, no, that's okay. Do whatever you want with it. But I'm just saying, for me, I become distracted by myself.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, Norm.
I saw your tweet, and I wanted you to know that he loved you very much because
that meant a lot to me. That's what made me do it. I'm not doing interviews really, but it happened right away when he got on the show, and we only overlapped by a few months, and so he was young and new, and I was jaded and had one foot out the door. So we both kind of we're in a weird place, to be maybe not at our best, but he had come up and yelled at me about a sketch that he wrote, and it was in, but then it got traded out for a sketch of mine or something, which happens all the time, and he would certainly learn that, but at that moment he didn't. And I was in the makeup chair and he came and started yelling at me about it, which it wasn't even my responsibility I was not in charge of that.
Right.
And then and I think I was saying that, and I was kind of shocked because I felt like I was a senior statesman, I'd been there 4 years and he just had arrived on the scene and he was yelling at me about something I had nothing to do with. And then he started saying how unfunny I was not funny, blah, blah, blah. And that was really rude. And it was in the makeup trailer with a bunch of people anyway, which I don't really care, but it didn't get us off on the best foot.
Yeah.
And, but then, as I said, and then, when I left SNL, I didn't watch the show at all. Like I was so sick of anything sketch related. I really didn't watch it for years. So I missed his genius, like I didn't know. I would hear about him. I mean, I wasn't in an igloo, but
right.
But I didn't, because we'd had that weird thing. But Lori Joe, I was in contact with, Oh,
Lojo. I love Lojo.
Yeah. And I suspect it was her that made him, come around maybe, or rethink it. Or maybe he didn't, maybe he rethought it 1 week later. I have no idea. I don't know. But I just know that it wasn't for years later that I see the sketches of him and realize what a real comic genius he was. I mean, really, just so good. And like going to the reunions, I realized that he was so good. Like, I'm so out of it. I'm like, somebody's old aunt who's like, what's up with the kids now? And so then I was like, oh, he really is good. And I actually didn't hold it against him. I feel even bad saying it. But then the only reason I put that tweet out there is because I thought it was so big of him to come to me and say, I think I said something to you that was mean, when we first met, and I'm so sorry, and I think you're great. And it was just not that many people do that, that showed such wonderful character, and it just made me love him, and so, but then some people got mad at me for tweeting that. I really meant it positively. Like,
I took it positively.
Like everyone has a bad moment, and what I was trying to show is that he reflected on it and made an apology that was genuine and sincere and accepted on both sides. So it's like, that's not a common thing to happen. And he did that. So I was trying to be positive about it, but some people were like, not the time and place and stuff like that. And anyway, ugh.
I remember when I told him I was going to interview you like 3 years ago, and he's like, oh my God, that's going to be awesome. I can't wait to listen to it. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, I only did one movie and she played my mom.
Oh, what?
Yeah. He said that you played his mom on Dirty Work or something.
Oh, I've done so many of those parts.
And I watched it and I didn't see you. So I don't know if he was screwing with me, but
I'm pretty sure I'm not in that. Although I've been cast as the mom so often, and it's like, but yeah, he's probably mixing me up with someone, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but I just thought it was funny because he said nothing but good things about you. So I just wanted.
Okay, that's good. Maybe he actually totally thought of me as someone else, but yeah. But you must miss him so much.
Yeah, it was.
Did you know? Like, was he getting sicker and sicker around you, or?
Well, I found out he had cancer in December, and there was only a handful of people who knew, and he kind of made me say like I can't tell anyone or whatever, but he also told me that it was a different type of cancer from what came out that he had. So I don't know. Like, I feel kind of like privileged that I knew, but also kind of hurt because it wasn't what he told me. You know what I mean?
But maybe he told you the truth.
No, yeah, he told me he had colon cancer, and when he died,
he just didn't want. Yeah. What did I don't even know. I just knew he had cancer. What did they say it was?
It was leukemia cancer. So I don't know.
If you have like something like colon cancer, I think it can get into the lymph system and become a lymphoma. Like, I don't, like a lot of times in late stage cancers, there's overlapping cancers, but usually you name your cancer after the first one you have. So it would be colon, but he probably just thought people would make jokes about it,
Yeah. I just know nothing about cancer, and it sucks because I was born in July. It's a birthday joke.
Okay, that was a good one. It took me a moment.
Oh, thank you so much. It's so good to hear you laugh.
So he'd invite me over to SNL once in a while to play poker on off nights, on Monday nights or something. And to watch him play poker while watching Monday Night Football and a baseball game, like he was a gambler.
Right.
And I guess somehow one time I found myself on a tape night, on a live SNL. I'm in the hallway with a bunch of pages, writers, basically plus ones. Rosie O'Donnell was the host of the show that week, guest host, and height of her fame with Penny Marshall. They were like this famous team, and they'd done a big movie together. And Penny by now is like a big movie director. And I'm in that hallway, where the pages are, where the desk is, and everybody kind of, congregates in that area. It's crowded. It's 10 minutes to showtime. Penny Marshall, at the height of her movie director swag, is walking through the hallway with her head down, sunglasses on, baseball hat, doesn't want to be bothered. Treating all these basically writers and NBC employees and me and Norm as big timing us, pretending we're just looky-loos out on the street. And Norm starts going, he starts pointing at her and screaming, "Laverne! Laverne! Laverne!" A month later, I think he was fired for telling OJ jokes. But it really shows that he just wanted to tell the best. Laverne! 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 And she didn't look up. She never knew it was Norm. She was just gone.
Oh my gosh.
And of course, the whole hallway's falling down. Like,
I wonder if he's doing it now. Up there. Up there. She's up there too. Wow, those are great stories.
Told me that we should go our separate ways, but now you're back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Schlemiel, Schlemazel, Hudson, Corporation. Give us any chance, we'll take it.
You want me to call Don Omeyer right now and ask him if he could have your job back?
Sure.
Okay. Gary, let's take a break. Give me the phone number for Don Omeyer. Where is he? Do you have a number on him?
Lojo probably has a number on.
Lojo. Who's Lojo?
Lojo.
Is that the guy you're with?
No, she's my assistant.
Lojo.
Yeah.
Let me see her. Is she here?
Yeah.
Let me take a look at your assistant, man. What's that about?
She's just my
Is she hot?
No, she's not hot.
Really?
She's not, I don't want to say that.
You just did.
You just did. He goes, I don't want to say that.
No.
Is she like a sexy assistant?
No. I don't
What?
want to. She's a very nice girl.
Lojo.
So I don't want to say she's not hot.
You know what Lojo rhymes with?
What? Oh, bloke.
Yeah, well,
That's all right.
It actually doesn't rhyme with that,
No,
does
it
it?
doesn't.
No. Lojo.
Yeah. I brought my friends Lojo and Frank Sebastiano and Artie Lang, my buddy that I did this movie with.
So a shout out to Jim Downey, and I'm thinking about him because Norm so loved him and admired him, and a shout out to a very special person, Lori Jo Hoekstra, who was Norm's, right hand partner in crime, and I did have a chance to speak to her since this all happened, and she's just such a lovely person, and I'm thinking of her because she just did so much for Norm over the years, and Norm was so lucky to have her. So I just wanted to address those two people who I think deserve our love and thoughts right now. I was talking to Lori Jo, and I asked her if it's okay if I related this, and she said it was okay. But she said that not too long ago, someone asked Norm about the moth story that he told on our Tonight Show, and that she said, what made the guy wanted to know what made you have the nerve to do that, and that he said that, it was that goddamn Frank Smiley. He said, I was only supposed to do one segment. And then suddenly in the commercial break, Frank came over and said, like, you're doing another one, because whenever I had Norm, I was greedy. I wanted more Norm. I always wanted more Norm. And so he didn't know that we were going to ask him to do a second segment. He had nothing planned, absolutely nothing planned. And so as recently as like not that long ago, I think this was a couple of months ago, he was telling somebody, damn it, that was Frank Smiley. Hey, get back out there. Conan wants more.
So he heard that joke from Colin Quinn. And he did the segment, and it was he had 7 minutes prepared.
Yeah.
And so he basically, you say, and then he's done. You say, we'll be right back with more Norm. And he goes, I've got nothing to say.
Yeah.
So then he remembered the Colin joke, and it was a 20-second joke. So he asked you, how long is the segment? And he was hoping you'd say 20 seconds.
Right.
But you said 7 minutes.
Yep.
So it became a 7-minute joke.
Yeah.
I said to Lori Joe today, I said, on the flip side, because I brought this up, and I said, on the flip side, if in a magical world Norm had been presented with all of this incredible praise, he would have found a way to deflect it. Ridicule
probably would have
it.
made his skin crawl.
Yeah,
in some
exactly.
way.
And so, he wouldn't have this might have been the way he wanted it, but.
It's been a while, and I still like the way you look at me.
Clip we found on the internet where some 17-year-olds, I think, spotted you on a plane. Norm MacDonald, our hero, and they send you a note on a barf bag. Here's the flight attendant supposedly giving you the note.
Have you ever seen this?
Have you seen this?
No.
Does this seem to be you?
That's me. What? Where's this? What?
This was on a plane.
1 hour later.
That's bizarre.
And then these kids were told it's probably not a good idea in this day and age on an airplane to send notes on barf bags.
Oh, I remember this, Brian. Where's Brian? I remember somebody. Yeah. I remember this. Yeah, because they sent me someone came to me, a stewardess, and said, "Do you know this person? And what's this note mean?" Because I know they had sent a note because I played Death on Family Guy.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
Yeah,
and they sent me a note saying, "Hey, it's good to have death on the plane or something."
Oh.
Oh no! Not the thing you want to write.
Yeah.
And then they got in trouble. So yeah, that must be what that is. Yeah, I went on the airplane, and I'm getting recognized now.
That's great.
Not as much as a real famous guy, but like halfway between like a real famous guy and a guy that's not famous at all.
Yeah, that would make sense. Sure.
So, when I was flying in, a weird thing happened. Like, I sat down on the plane. You know how they get you to sit beside a stranger, another guy, Right. So I'm sitting beside this guy, and the guy goes, hey, man, I really like you on the show on Saturday Night Live, Bob. He calls me Bob. And so I go, hey, thanks a lot, And he goes, yeah, I like when you do Dole, Bob, And I go, thanks, And I figure, what the hell, Bob? That's a name like any other.
Good name, fine.
Yeah, it's all right. So I go, I'll just go along with the guy. So he keeps calling me Bob and everything. And then this other character, later on in the flight, about 2 hours into the flight, he comes out of the bathroom, He was in the bathroom.
Yeah, right.
So he comes out, and he's walking down. Suddenly he sees me, he recognizes me. And he goes, hey, you're that guy from Saturday Night Live, right? And I go, yeah. And he goes, what's your name? What's your name? And I go, it's Bob. My name is Bob, right? So then the guy goes, yeah, Bob. He goes, Bob what? What's your last name? So then I was going to say McDonald, Bob McDonald. I thought maybe he'll trigger something in the guy's mind, you know, and he'll remember my actual name.
Right.
Maybe by saying Bob McDonald, he'll go, no, it's Norm MacDonald, right?
Yeah, sure.
Then the other guy will go, what? What? I thought you were Bob, right? So I'm thinking quick, you know, this is all going on in my head quick.
Snap, yeah.
So I immediately realized I can't say McDonald, so I'm trying to think of another name. I have to say, you can't wait like 5 minutes, you know? Right. You can't ponder it. Go, what's my last name? Well, that's an interesting question. You have to immediately say something. So I said, Bob Kendall. Like that? Because I used to have a teacher, Mr. Kendall.
Right. Oh, that's clever. Yeah.
So I said, Bob Kendall. So then the guy goes, yeah, Bob Kendall. Yeah, Bob Kendall. Made like a face like that.
One minute we hug, next minute we barely even hold conversations fine with me. I was born a savage, I can take the damage. Anything I do.
I hung out with them twice accidentally on 2 separate occasions.
The
we were
airplane.
on planes. I told you about it, right?
I heard they are the one of them,
It
and the
happened twice.
smoking.
Yeah,
that's
the smoking,
hilarious.
as soon as he landed, he was talking about how great it was to quit smoking. As soon as he landed, he ran into the gift shop and bought cigarettes and was lighting them before he was on his way out the door. I go, I thought you quit. He goes, I did. Talking about it. I wanted to smoke.
Yeah, he just does what he wants.
But
it feels
randomly, on 2 occasions, I just was sitting next to him on a plane.
You know who Jonah Hill is?
Huh?
Do you know who Jonah Hill is?
Yeah, the actor, the little fat kid.
Yeah. How about this for a joke?
He's a friend of Tatum O'Neal.
Good God, you're dead. Channing.
Jonah Hill says his heart is broken over the fact he was caught on camera calling a photographer a gay slur. And speaking of things that are broken, Jonah Hill's chair. A nice statement.
Yeah, it's more of a comment. Imagine if you're with the porno lady, you're like, what about this? You like this? And she's like, yeah, my husband invented it. You're like, oh. Because you know how you think you got your own moves?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Have you ever been with a porn star?
No, I never would do it because I wouldn't want to pull out my measly...
wiener?
Yeah. Because like, what's she going to pretend? She's like, oh, ouch. You're like, what? What about that thing I saw you in last week with that?
Is this a good surprise for you guys or a weird surprise to Norm?
I'm such a big fan of Norm's, man.
It's the first time you guys have met this morning, right?
Yeah. So
Jonah,
I'm so psyched. That's awesome.
When I knew you were coming in, I started thinking of the serious stuff, and I got to tell you about one thing. Superbad.
Yeah.
I'm 48 years old.
Yeah.
I go see Superbad, and the characters, your character and the other character, the main characters, are an amalgam of me and my best friend when we were in high school.
I hear that quite often.
I call the guy, and I go, you got to come to Austin. So he comes to Austin, and we go see it together and just laughed our asses off because of that was us. That was us in high school.
Oh, that's
that
so
whole
nice.
thing. So huge fan on that front now.
You look good for 48, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You got a guy who looks like Bruce Springsteen. You got a guy who looks like he's 25 and he's 48.
How old do you think he is?
Good-looking bunch around here.
How old do you think he is?
Good-looking city.
How old do you think Bob is?
I would say 34.
Try 53.
Yeah, well, that's how old Bruce Springsteen is.
No, he's 60.
Yeah, he's 60. Why'd you pick 30?
Damn.
No, I'm darkness on the edge of talent.
It's like he looks like Wilford Brimley. How old? 20-year-old Wilford Brimley?
4 or 5 years old?
You got way too much. What are you, one?
1 years old.
Now, Bob saw the movie last night.
Thank you for that compliment. I sincerely
Man, I'm
appreciate
telling
it.
you what,
Thank you.
that movie, and I said that's like, I don't buy, you rent movies. You don't buy. That's the one movie I've saved, and I watch
That's
it over
cool,
and over.
man. Thank you.
Bob saw the movie last night,
man.
and
I loved it.
And before you come in here,
Oh, you saw Get Him to the Greek last night.
Yeah, we
I
would
was there.
lie to you if it was.
I wouldn't have come. I would have called in sick today if it.
Well, no. We would have told our listeners what we thought of it, like the first hour when you guys weren't
And then-
up.
and then we wouldn't have known,
We would
yeah.
have lied and kissed your ass when you came in here. But
Yeah.
he said
I don't want to give anything
off
away
the air
about it either, because there's so many surprises in that
off
movie.
the air this morning, I said, seriously, how was the movie? And I've seen the trailer. The trailer's hilarious. And he goes, but a lot of times the trailer's hilarious, the movie sucks ass.
Right.
He goes,
I think
"Dude."
our movie's better than our trailer.
He goes, Dude,
I hate.
It was laugh out loud funny.
I hate people that you compare movies, say it's like this, it's like, but it's like it's all the best stuff you would expect from a Jonah Hill movie with a little bit of Spinal Tap mixed in, and it reminded me a little bit of Almost Famous, the sweetness, the sweet parts of that, because you play a character that's like
Nick literally pitched it to me as like a dirty Almost Famous.
You're teetering. you're one of those characters teetering on boyhood and manhood, right?
Yeah.
Like responsibilities versus being this kind of rock fan, and I loved it on that level too, of just of your character, of just being this guy that just doesn't know he wants to commit. He doesn't. He's facing all these things for the first time, but it's hysterical. You're going to see things in this movie that you've never seen on film before. I got to look at the rock star.
Dagwood?
No, the rock star. Aldous.
Yeah.
There's really not an equivalent in real life.
Sounds good though. Is it in the theater?
There's really no single British.
I wouldn't have had a chance.
There's not really any single like solo British rock stars like that anymore. Are there? Is he like?
I mean, the closest
Bowie, but Bowie's old.
I feel like Jack White.
Oh yeah, Jack White. I mean, the closest we were thinking was like, but he's not like a bad boy, but like Chris Martin, like was like kind of the closest equivalent. You know?
But none of them behave like that.
No,
like in behavior,
like that.
it's more just.
But it's more like taking a '70s, '60s rock star and putting him kind of in.
Pete Doherty. That's who it is. I mean, that's really who we you know. And he's mega famous in England, obviously, and less so here.
So Nick, I'm IMDbing you, which is not a sexual term anymore, but. You directed one of my favorite television shows that didn't make it, Undeclared.
I was a writer on that.
Oh,
yeah.
still.
Yeah.
What a great show. Were you on that show?
Was not, but a big fan of it.
Yeah, it was like a great. You knew it wasn't going to last because it was too good.
Well, we knew because we premiered on September 11th, so that's how we knew it wasn't going to last. Actually,
I didn't know that really.
And Dale, you got to see that everybody's great in this film, but Sean Combs.
He steals it.
Oh my God! He blows up in this movie.
He's so funny. In it.
Unbelievable. And what we had you were doing the Q&A while the credits were. You started the Q&A while the credits were rolling. I know his face popped up at the end of the movie, and I missed it. Now I gotta go back and see what he said at the end.
It's a teaser for the Avengers.
Oh, okay.
For Thor.
Dude, you would love it.
Wait, so how old was Nick when he was directing Freaks and Geeks and Undeclared?
Or was
how old were you when you were writing for Undeclared?
For Undeclared, I was.
Well, Freaks and Geeks was first, right?
I know I didn't work on Freaks and Geeks.
Oh,
you were still in college.
We withdraw the question.
So how old were you when you directed?
I was 24 when I was writing on.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. So the story.
Like, remember when you were 24, what you thought was funny or good? You know what I mean? How hard it is to actually do good stuff when you're 24.
I remember Judd telling me what was funny and good.
I thought
he would just tell you and you did it.
Norm, I thought you were funny when I was 24.
Oh no, you might think something's funny, but what you like I remember when I was starting comedy, I was like 25 or something like that. But Eddie Murphy was already a star, you know, and he was 19.
Yeah, 19.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I was like, how can that guy be funny? Because I remember what I thought was funny when I was 19. It was all lame.
Anyway. On Undeclared, one of the writers was Seth Rogen. He was also obviously one of the stars of Undeclared, but he was 18. I remember him coming into the first writers meeting, and all of us being like, we obviously liked him on Freaks and Geeks, but he just being like, who does this kid think he is? And then he would just turn in the funniest scripts.
So, Joe,
he just knew it and nailed it.
Wasn't Byron Allen on that show too, though? Oh no, that's a different one.
You were right. You were right.
Wait, have you guys seen Comics Unleashed? Have you seen Comics Unleashed with Byron Allen? Hey, speaking of this thing, Byron Allen does this thing. You know how you guys do junkets, which is part of what you're kind of doing now?
Yeah.
But Byron Allen does this show where all he does is go on junkets. He goes to hotels, you know, and he interviews guys like everybody else does at the junkets, you know, because they bring the stars, like they bring Joan and Nick in, and then 40 guys that ask him questions. So then Byron Allen just goes in, you know, and he interviews it, but then he turns it into a show, like it's an interview show instead of a. So he goes, and then it's always like. It shows at 1 o'clock in the morning. He goes, tonight on the it's Byron Allen's voice. He goes, tonight on the entertainers, Jonas Hill, Harrison Ford, Eddie Murphy, George Harrison. It's like the biggest stars of all time.
So it's like a big talk show, but it's a junket.
And it's just him in like a small room, like with the guy with a poster behind him.
5 minutes
like
each,
2
right?
years ago that he did a movie. And then Byron, at the start of the interview, he goes, hey, man, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. He goes, he always starts the interview the same place, be like Harrison Ford, who clearly has no idea who Byron is. So Byron goes, hey, man, the last time we talked, man, you were doing that movie about the Russian guy. What's been going on with you, man? And so, like, you get in your head, maybe they have dinner together, and then so Harrison Ford, he goes, huh? But he doesn't want to look racist, you know? So he's like, oh, yeah, I remember. How have you been? He goes, pretty good, man, pretty good. So he's a master at it costs him nothing.
That's a really good practical joke.
Right. And Byron Allen is just one of 100 interviews he did that day.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Jonah, you guys started, if Wiki's right, you got started writing plays, and you went to New York to be an actor?
Yeah, I would write weird stuff in New York when I was like a freshman in college at New School University, and then I would perform them at this bar called Black and White, and then it kind of got popular.
One-man plays, or
sometimes with
plays?
other people, yeah, like one acts and
right.
stuff, and then like weird performance art.
And then
things.
somebody stumbles in and sees you, and
they got kind of popular amongst students at my school and NYU and stuff, and then it got kind of like a following. It was pretty cool. I remember like a couple of times I'd be like at dinner somewhere and someone would recognize me from it, and I would be so psyched because like they had just heard about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're like, "Hey, you're the guy that does those weird plays and stuff," and I was like,
You're
"Yeah."
What would be
yes,
like,
I am, Mom.
What would be a play? Like, what was your favorite one that was like your signature?
Well, they would do this open mic night. This is how it got started. Was basically they would do this open mic night. It was the only place that would let us drink because I didn't have a fake ID. So they would let me drink there, and I was 18 and looked like I was like 12, you know. So, so my friend Michael took me there because he lived right around the corner, and the guys who owned the bar were really cool. And on Sunday night they had an open mic like storytelling night. So it'd be all like hipster East Village like junkies that would be like doing heroin on the A train, like not calling my dad, you know, like really serious stuff.
You don't have to say the second line. Not calling my dad.
Yeah.
Oh, we kind of surmised that.
Yeah. But yeah, very literal, like storytelling, like long stories.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I should just write like a fake one.
Oh, yeah.
So I started writing fake ones that the people thought were serious, and then like my friends knew it was I was lying. So like there was this one, the first one I wrote, that was probably my favorite because it was the first time I'd ever performed. And so I wrote this one about my dad having an affair with his Native American secretary. And then how I learned about Native American culture through this new woman who was like my surrogate mom, and like
I want to read that.
It was so weird, and everyone was just silent. It was like so serious, like there were no jokes in it or
Did your
anything.
friends laugh?
My friends thought it was probably the funniest thing I've ever done because it was like no one knew I was joking. You know?
is this poetry?
Or, it was more like story, like
important stuff.
Yeah, like a 5-minute story. Like people would write like short story, reading their short stories or whatnot.
Like sometimes they'll do one man play. Like, you know how people think their life's interesting? So I said one man play. It was an hour and a half. So if I think of my life, like I couldn't cobble together an hour and a half of interesting.
No, it wasn't one of those things where I was like,
it was the
1968, Brooklyn.
No,
I'm sitting over there. The Bombers are doing great this season.
No, the funny thing is when they say they have a big dramatic moment in the one act play, but it's just something that happened to everyone, you know. And then they're like, and that's when I found out my mother had breast cancer. And then it blacks out. You're like, what? Doesn't that happen to everyone in the world? It's supposed to be all dramatic.
We have a gentleman that. Never mind. No, we have a gentleman who does.
When I was on Saturday
We've
Night,
had a guest, a one-act play guy that comes in. Used to come in a lot.
Right.
But one-act plays are great. Like when
if they're good,
they're good, like not one-man plays, one act.
Well, no, this is a one-man show guy.
One act plays.
Story.
One act, one man.
They're my favorite.
All right, we're gonna. Let's break.
Have you ever done that in your acting career?
That's how I started. Then I started writing one-act plays.
Real one-act plays. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
You guys know how I find this interesting?
No, we do. It's just there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 open mics right now.
And I just don't know if we're making the Universal people happy.
And let's make sure that we're plugging the
film.
movie. Get them to the great. Can we take a break? Come back.
And it opens today. Is that right?
Would you guys be up to taking some phone calls from our fine listeners?
Yeah.
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 All
Sure.
right. Cool. If you guys have any questions for Jonah or Nick or hell, Michael McDonald. Who else is in here?
Wasn't he a
Norm.
singer? Wasn't he a
no,
rock singer?
I was just. I know it's Norm. I know it's
the
Norm.
Doobie Brothers?
Right,
We
but
don't
my
need to hear
mind.
your. We don't need to hear your filth.
973-8300 if you want to call in. We'll be back in a minute. Dudley and Bob Show. All right, we might get a couple of calls in for Jonah if you want. Jonah Hill of Get Him to the Geek.
Get Him to the Greek.
Greek. Sorry, y'all cut me a break. I was just talking about the geeks in Superbad. Yeah, we were just talking about that. So
Get Him to the Greek.
973-8300. Get Him to the Greek.
June 4th.
And I told. Yeah, it's not out yet? Oh, it's June 4th.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it might be showing this weekend. But Bob saw it last night.
Wait, am I in this movie?
No.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
And Nick.
Do you know what it's about?
You're in the People versus Larry Flynn.
Because I asked Jonas, he said it wasn't even out on the screen yet.
Nick, is it
June
is
4th.
it is it a sequel somewhat loosely?
I would say it's a spin-off, but it's pretty different. There's not.
I heard it was a sequel to Weird Science.
That's your source is incorrect.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I don't know.
You should get a new
I just know what I
source.
hear on the street.
To Saving Sarah Marshall.
What?
Forgetting. You don't know the titles of any of the movies.
I loved you in Super Good too, by the way.
Yeah.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
It's good because I honestly can't remember your name.
That's all right. I'm Dave. That's okay. Just call me Dave. Everybody does. So
Yeah, there's some recurring
But
characters
is
in
the
there.
rock star that has the same name? Or?
Yeah, he's playing the same guy.
Okay.
Yeah, Russell Brand's character Aldous Snow is the same guy as he was in Forgetting Sarah Marshall, and other than that, there's no
Right, but
there's
Jonah
no
in this
overlap.
movie is a junior record executive who's got an idea that he's trying to get across to his boss, and his boss accepts it, and then you've got the responsibility. It's like a road picture. You got the responsibility of getting this rock star.
It's kind of like a
this
dirty,
has-been.
almost famous.
He's not
is
really a
good-
has-been, but he's had rough times.
I would say it's kind of like a mix between Almost Famous and Midnight Run.
Yeah.
Now is it like
You know, like it's like a road movie with one guy escorting, a normal guy escorting
Right.
a really crazy, messed up
and
guy.
Trainspotting.
A little bit of
And Trainspotting.
and The Last Detail, if you've ever seen that.
You know, we watched The Last Detail, like, I watched it, like, every day before we started Superbad. I thought that was, like, one of my main references for Superbad.
Yeah.
There's just, like, three
Nicholson's
guys, like,
greatest
out
flick.
getting, like, hammered and, like, having a crazy
I want to
time.
ask you that when you're doing like
Were you Randy Quaid?
I was Randy Quaid, obviously.
Yeah, man.
I watched Sid and Nancy before getting to the Greek. I'm not kidding. That was my.
I watched my favorite year in Midnight Run and
I
Almost
just saw
Famous
my
a
favorite
lot.
year a
Those
few
were
weeks
the
ago. It
Oh,
was
my
good.
favorite year was so good. I was watching this hardcore.
How do you know when you're
porn.
shooting
What?
a comedy like this that you got it, that you're getting it right when you're filming it? I mean that
You hope and pray you're getting it right. You don't
because
really know.
there's not an audience there laughing. I always wondered you shoot several different takes and different ways.
We shoot every tone possible in each scene.
I'm getting that signal from the publicist. It's time to wrap up. That you guys have to go somewhere else.
Well, let's take a phone call before we leave because that was rude because we said we were going to.
The only phone call I have wants to ask Norm a question.
Okay, great. Well, I was just trying to be respectful.
No, you're very
call,
fine.
you
Listen,
know.
I'm a big fan.
Well,
It's
I
kind of crazy in here today. I wished I had about 1 million questions for you.
Oh man, well, no.
I wish I had questions for you.
Listen, I wish I knew the names of your films.
No. I said I have 1 million questions for you. I wish we had more time. Did I say I wish we had more questions?
I know what you meant. It's okay. June 4th, get him to the Greek. Austin's the best town ever, and I'm not BSing. It is the coolest place on earth.
I love this city.
It's so cool.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Are you
thanks for
staying,
having us.
Norm, or are you going?
I got a phone call.
Oh, you're you're staying for your phone call.
My
Thank you.
apologies that
great to meet
Thanks.
you.
This is great meeting
Yeah.
you, man. Really.
Thank you guys for having us.
No,
Yeah,
thanks
thanks
for
very much.
coming in, guys. Get them to the Greek starting June 4th.
Thank you.
Well, thanks.
Appreciate it.
Hey man,
Yeah,
much
I'll
success.
go
I
see
think
the
you'll do
movie,
really
man.
well.
Bye, Nick.
See you
Thank
around.
you.
Of course, thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you guys so
See you
much.
in LA, man.
Take care, everybody. Yeah, thank you.
See you, man. Thanks, Jonah. Bye.
Say
It's
goodbye
weird to say goodbye in the middle of a break, but
say goodbye.
bye.
to Matt.
Yeah, definitely will.
See
Probably
ya.
got to go do TV somewhere.
Yeah, normally they go to the TV stations.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, do the noon
You
shows.
want to take your call,
and the-
Norm?
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, let's take your call. Let's go to the phones. There's no calls coming in.
What? We even lost my caller?
What? No, your call's here. What's your call? What's your question?
Hey, Norm,
What?
big fan.
Oh,
You're talking about your TV shows. I heard the Norm show's coming out on DVD. I was just wondering if you did any commentaries or special features for that.
Yeah, it is coming out on TV. It's coming out on, what do you call it?
DVD.
Yeah,
Those
it is coming out on DVD.
They're like laser discs.
But I don't make any money.
Smaller.
I don't make any
You don't?
money. But they said, we'll give you money to come and comment on it. So I went in a room and they played the shows and I just talked. But I found I was talking to this other guy and I found I wasn't watching the show at all. I was just talking.
I think it might actually be worth getting it just
at
for
first
that.
you're commenting, you're like, that's interesting. That guy was cast at the last second. And then you realize in your mind, you go, no one cares about any of this. So then I just started going, hey, look, a coffee cup. But there wasn't a coffee cup that you'd be watching, but there was a coffee cup in the studio.
Did you remember the episodes as you were commenting? Do you remember the shooting or anything behind them?
No, I just, no, I don't know.
No.
I don't remember much.
They pay you,
what?
They pay you well for commenting?
Not much, no.
No.
But it was just a day's work of going and looking at myself.
And talking what?
Steal the DVDs, Norm?
What?
Should we just steal them then?
Yeah. No, well, listen, I'm not going to say straight out on the radio that you should commit a crime. You know?
Want me to say it for you?
What? That you should
That you
commit
should go
a crime?
steal them?
No, I wasn't thinking of that crime.
Oh, just any other crime?
Yeah, listen, man. Are you into bank heists?
No.
Ah, shoot, man. I'm looking for a getaway guy. It's the easiest job in the bank house, in the bank heist.
The wheelman?
Ah, that guy, man, he's the easiest. He just sits in the car while we all have to go into a bank with guns. Guy's just sitting in the car.
Yeah, but he's the guy with the cop is always, tapping on the window going, hey, move it along. This is no parking
that's
zone.
just in movies, man. That's just in movies. In real life, the guy's just parked in front of the ATM, and then you run out. There's gunfire going all around your head, and
All
then
you
you
gotta
can't
do
get
is
the door
step on it.
open. You're come on, Frank. And he's like, I told you guys, I'm not good with guns. And you're like, gun it. Hit it.
Pedal to the metal.
Yeah, well, like he wouldn't know that. That's his one thing. Like, drive
You
fast.
swear you've never had an acid flashback?
No, I've never had it. No, I never took acid. That was just a joke. I never took LSD.
Took it one time.
What happened?
I was at a Paul McCartney concert in Dallas because Paul McCartney just that says acid when you hear Paul McCartney music, like songs like "Let 'Em In," and I was on a bus with the listeners, and this woman walked up to me. She goes, "Stick out your tongue," and I went like this, and she put this piece of paper on my tongue,
without knowing.
and I didn't know anything was going on. And then
Did she tell you?
No, yeah, she right after she put it on my tongue.
Know you were going. You didn't think you were going insane.
You just took acid. Wow. And then later in the tunnel of Texas Stadium, there was a woman holding a box of Starburst, and I also had a box of Starburst. And something in my head told me that those must also be my Starbursts. So I went up to a strange woman and said, "Those are my Starbursts."
Wow.
Like a crazy person. And then it lasted till like 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, it
and
lasted
wallpaper was running down, and I had to call my
No,
girlfriend.
I'll be honest with you. I did it one time.
Well, why'd you lie?
Well, because I don't want people think I did LSD, but I did it one time, and so I laid down on my bed. I was just a young boy, and I looked up, and there was a hanging plant for some reason in my room.
No, there wasn't.
And in the plant came the face of Jesus. The countenance of our Lord and Savior, Jesus, the pale Nazarene, suddenly showed up in my hanging plant. So I was like, oh, man. I was like, well, I'm on LSD. This must be like just a crazy trick of my eye, an optical, thing. And then I thought, wait a minute. What if it's just a coincidence that I'm on LSD and Jesus is showing up? That would be bad luck for me. You know what I mean? I get absolute proof he exists, and then I ignore it, thinking it was the
acid
effects of the acid. So then I'm in a quandary. I'm stuck in a quandary. I don't know if you guys have ever been stuck in a quandary. But
Not while I'm on acid.
So, anyways, my quandary was it fixed itself because suddenly the face of Jesus morphed into the face of Trapper John M.D. You know that guy?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, oh, that's cool.
Which one, though? The one
Pernell
from
Roberts.
MASH? Or,
Yeah,
okay.
Pernell Roberts.
The after.
And you must have seen it this morning.
I don't think you've ever seen MASH where they go, hey, Trapper John M.D.
That's true. That's true. You're right.
That's that must have freaked you out when our sports guy came in because he's got that white bearded
Oh, yeah, he
look.
looks like
Yeah.
Trapper John M.D.
There was your
It's,
flashback.
it's too weird when they have the character changes, like it's it's Wayne Rogers, and it's another guy, and you're like, what? He looks different. Like I remember one time as a little kid on Bewitched, suddenly Darren looked all different. you know, because it was a different
Right,
actor.
right.
But I was just a little kid.
But they were
so I
both
was
named
like,
Dick.
So I was like, yeah.
York and Sargent.
So I was like Dick York and Dick Sargent. But as a child, you see, I didn't know anything about Dick York or Dick Sargent or
What'd you
Elizabeth
think?
Montgomery. I thought of Darren Stevens and his wife, you know, Elizabeth Stevens or whatever her name was. Sam Stevens.
Samantha Stevens.
Yes.
So anyways, when I didn't know Dick York or Dick Sargent, all I knew was Darren Stevens. So when he suddenly changed appearance drastically,
Yeah.
I thought, what's that Endora up to this time?
Oh boy.
You know, she was in Citizen Kane.
She was.
Yeah, she was in Citizen Kane. She always played,
Endora.
What about when
And
you
Mrs.
get
Crab.
cast? It's tough when you get cast as an old bag.
Yeah.
And like you know when you're reading the script, or it even says old bag shows up. You're like, what's this mine? But like they had this show Jake and the Fat Man. So
who was
William Conrad?
William
was,
Conrad.
You know, he was
Great
canon.
Bill Conrad.
Yeah, Bill Conrad. Beautiful man, I hear.
Great actor.
But he was canon. He was a big star, big Quinn Martin star.
Quinn Martin
And so he, you know, he was not a man to be trifled with. So if you're writing a script for somebody to be with, and you know, and you go, I would like to, you know, maybe a William Conrad vehicle might propel me. Yeah, you might not want to write, you know, you might not want to title it Jake and the Fat Man. And then send it to William Conrad, because William Conrad's like, what the? I'm pretty sure I'm not Jake. And if I'm Jake, I don't want to be in the show at all, because then it's really gross. But
I love the way your mind
Norm
works.
MacDonald tonight at Cap City and tomorrow night. And
All
also,
these observations and more.
467-2333. Thanks for being here, dude.
Thanks a lot. Listen, God bless in the name of the Pale Nazarene. What? And hey, what about this, man? You know how you're.
It's like the Energizer Bunny.
Oh, I love this.
This lady told me this thing. I said, you know, if you're a Christian, you're kind of reviled nowadays in today's society. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You're looked at as a joke, kind of. Bill Maher makes fun of you. But let's say you're a lady and you believe in astrology, right? Then suddenly everything's fine. Nobody thinks you're an idiot. Bob Dole's here to talk to that damn dirty beatnik Howard Stern. Try to get the youth vote. That's it.
All right, and what's your appeal to the youth? What's going to make you get the youth, the young voters out there to vote for Bob Dole?
Cigarettes for everybody. That's what these young punks want, cigarettes. That's what Bob Dole will give them. Cigarettes, everybody. That's it.
Every time you come up here, you seem to be revealing more and more. What's going on? Are these stories like all planned in advance? You save them for the show, or?
No, I don't know what I'm talking about. I should plan something out.
I mean, what kind of reactions have people been giving you now since you've been coming up here?
About the thing?
Like your last story that when you came up here, and I mean, geez, you had a bunch of stories today.
Yeah.
I mean, you revealed the bathroom story.
People love it. It's cool, you know, because people listen to the show, so they see you and they say, "Hey, man, that's great, right?"
Nice bathroom story.
Yeah, that was a gross story I said today.
Yeah.
I heard that comic. I couldn't believe you were going to keep doing it.
Yeah, it was a kind of a gross story.
Well, it was a good story, though.
Yeah.
Gross stories are always good stories.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good that you told it.
Yeah.
It was a good story. I'm just surprised that you told it. I mean, I would think that you'd be a little more reserved than that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, who cares, you know what I mean? About all that stuff,
Hey, it was
right?
a funny story.
Yeah.
We're glad you did.
It's not like I have any good image to protect or
True,
anything.
true.
Just a guy.
Not like you have pants on, right?
Yeah, right. What are you doing?
Yeah, like, why are you just...
down, too. It's not even at your face.
Yeah, I'm not even aiming. This is my own personal video.
Just asking any question. Yeah, so what about the story? I'm zooming in on my
Howard after getting fired.
I like this show. I like going on Howard.
Real good. Just follow up with this. It's going real good.
Regular.
It's a tough room. It's going in the time capsule, this one.
So why do you want to come here and tell Howard the story? Because you like him?
Yeah, I like doing this show.
But is it going to help you out? I mean, is it going to help you out if going on this show? I mean, a lot of people listen. Is it going to help you out, after this?
How do I know? What the hell are you talking about?
I wouldn't take that from him. I'd smack him. Who do you think he is?
There's very few questions I can answer. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, guys. You are in some serious trouble now.
Yeah.
What a way to end your career.
Yeah, this was great. I couldn't think of a better way to end.
To go out on the
End a glorious career and have Norm ruin my life on national radio.
You really owe him.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks for coming down.
Thanks, man.
All right,
This was great. Thanks.
Stern rule.
Always a pleasure. Oh, you're a camera guy. As soon as the camera hits.
I like you when the camera's off. I swear. Funniest guy.
God, sir.
Hey, Norm,
we're going to do an ID, right?
Yeah, can we come down and go do a quick ID?
Yeah, you already asked me.
Yeah, all right. Oh, so I didn't have to ask you again?
No, we're going to do an ID right now.
Yeah, so Norm, when you come here, man, you're always involved in a lot of controversy.
I don't know what happened there. I just used to be a regular guy.
You used to be a nice guy.
Yeah, I never started any of it.
What happened? What do you think? What do you think it all went wrong?
I don't know.
When it started coming on the show?
Maybe this is where it started. What do I say? Didn't somebody write something?
Yeah, we're trying to see if there's something written. We're looking it up. If not, you're gonna have to make something on your own.
Oh, I'm horrible at that. I used to go in commercials when I started out in show business. So it'd be like a car commercial.
Right.
So like the line would be, "Hey Bill, I see you have a Buick." That'd be the line.
Right.
So then you practice it like a million times. "Hey Bill, I see you got a Buick." And "Hi Scott."
I know.
And so then the guy goes, "Okay, go." So I go, "Hey Bill, I see you got a Buick." So the guy goes, "That was great." They always say it was great. And then he goes, "Okay, this time," he goes, "forget the script." Like there's any script.
Right.
He goes, "Just go crazy. Like anything you want." Because they think every comedian, because you're a comedian, they think you're like Mork from Mork or something. So, and then you just go, "Yeah, okay," And he goes, "Okay, go." And then you just go, "Bill, I see you got a Buick." You just say the same thing. Retarded. That's a good story.
All right.
Hey, man, we're going to somebody's got to hand me something.
All right.
Think off my head. "Bill, I see you have a Buick."
All right, Norm, do one thing first. Just be like, "Hey, Norm MacDonald," and then I hate to do it to you, but just say whatever you want to say. "Howard, I love you."
Okay. Well, what's it for though? It's like
it's like a fur bumper, like
Oh yeah, during.
Yeah, breaks in and out of spots.
Yeah, right. I've seen the show. Yeah. So I go, okay. Hey, so do I say you're listening to the Howard Stern Show?
That's how you'll end it. Yeah.
Oh, that's how I end it.
Hey, it's Norm MacDonald.
Oh, you didn't tell me that.
I was going to tell you.
Okay, so I say, "Hey, everybody, Norm MacDonald here. I think Howard's the funniest guy in the world, and you're lucky to be listening to him. So keep listening on the Howard Stern Show." Right?
Something like that.
What? That was not good. You're telling me.
No, that was okay.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you that was okay.
Okay. So what am I saying?
And the other one is, do me a favor, just, "Hey, it's Norm MacDonald, and wish Howard a happy 45th birthday."
Oh, that's nice.
Which will play on the day of his birthday. So anything you want to say.
That'll play on his birthday?
It'll play on his birthday.
That's a good time to play something like that. Okay, ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
"Hey, Howard, happy 45th birthday, man. You're 45 years old. That's great." When I was a kid, if somebody was like 45, you heard he died, you'd go, "Yeah, that's it." Like you wouldn't think anything of it. But happy 45th, buddy. You're a good man.
This would be like a 10-year-old girl and her father or mother coming up to me asking for an autograph, and I'm at the table.
Well, you're
sitting at a table.
And he's famous?
Right, so it would be like... yeah.
We're creating a scene.
Exactly. It's all fiction. So it would be like, "Well, you be the girl."
Excuse me, can I have your autograph, please?
Oh, sure. All right, what's your name?
I'm gonna wind up in rehab. It was so good. You guys are so good, man.
What's up, Artie? How's it going?
You remember Artie?
You guys are still friends?
Since what?
You mean after what?
You mean after?
After your last appearance.
After, yeah, well.
Yeah, we're very friendly. We're show business friends.
Except you wouldn't go on. We had a problem because I had this TV show.
Right.
And Artie was supposed to be in it.
And he's not.
No, he screwed me.
What? I didn't screw anybody. It was strictly a business decision on my part. I would love to be on NORM Show.
What was the business decision?
He wanted to do some movie with Chris O'Donnell instead.
So you're mad at him?
No, he's a good man.
Do you hold a grudge or anything like that?
Nah, he's a good guy.
I think he seems a little aggravated. I don't know. But we still talk and everything. Because I can get bed sent for it.
Who's Michelle Greppy?
Yeah, you got a bad review in the paper by Michelle Greppy. She hates you.
Yeah.
What'd she say?
But the New York Times loves me. But Michelle Greppy hates me.
What's something Michelle said?
She says, all the charm of a date rapist.
But a date rapist has to have charm, right?
That's true. A date rapist has to have a lot of charm, right?
I would imagine so.
Real rapists don't, but date rapists.
They have to have enough charm to get you on a date.
They gotta get you on a date, exactly.
He took your punchline.
So, Norm, what brings you down here today?
I'm gonna go on this Howard show and promote my. I love how this is a 2-camera shoot.
We need you from every angle.
On the Howard Stern show, the great Howard Stern, and promote my situation comedy. Should I call it a sitcom? Am I supposed to be looking at the camera?
Yeah, look over.
What?
It doesn't matter. Look wherever.
So I'm going to do that to tap into Howard's, vast listenership.
No, I know Howard's always been a big fan of yours and a big supporter. You think he'll like your new show? Do you care if he did or not?
Yeah, I do.
You do?
Well, I care if he likes it, yeah.
What if he didn't, let's say?
Oh, that's cool, I did my movie, Dirty Work. You didn't even watch it.
Were you disappointed you didn't watch it?
I wished he'd watched it. It's available on video.
He just doesn't want to say it.
No, he was sad. But hey,
what are you going to do with that?
I love you, cinema verite. That's a cigarette. Let's get a shot of a cigarette.
I want to know what you're going to do with the cigarette. So, Norm, you're not mad at Artie, are you? Outing your gambling problems?
No, he's a good man, Artie. He's good. He's a good friend.
So most good friends out you usually?
What do you mean by out?
He was talking about all your gambling problems.
Yeah. No, I don't have gambling problems.
No.
I just gamble. Here's Artie. Ask him a question.
Who's that? Who those interns?
Hey,
Jesus Christ.
You like that, right?
You guys are doing all right.
Is it better than extra ass?
That depends on what extra ass you're talking about.
All right. Did you guys have a good time?
Yeah, it was really fun, man.
Hey, Norm, before you go, I just want to bring you down to the production studio and actually Artie, too, and do some IDs real quick.
Great.
All right? So the first one, Artie, why don't you stand at that mic over there?
Oh, you want us both?
Yeah. So why don't the first one you do, each introduce yourselves and then wish Howard a happy 46th birthday.
Good Lord, is it that old?
Been around for 20 years. 25.
That's good. 46. I'm sorry, what do I...
You just introduce yourselves and then wish him anything you want. Just wish him a happy 46th birthday.
All right, man.
Anytime.
When Howard Stern stops making radio, they should
Hey,
stop
that's my
making
thing,
radio.
man.
That's my line.
That's my thing.
Come on,
You guys
man.
took my thing. Okay, I'm going to say it. Let me tell you something. Is it happy birthday?
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Howard Stern, the greatest. And let me tell you something. When Howard Stern stops making radio, they should stop making radios.
It's terrible. He didn't do it right.
Yeah. But you got to introduce yourselves first because no one's going to know who you are.
Okay, right. Hey, this is Norm MacDonald wishing Howard Stern a happy 46th birthday. And Howard went... Okay, let me start again. Okay?
Yeah.
It's all right, man. I don't got cue cards.
That's
there.
right. Hold on.
Hey, this is Norm MacDonald wishing Howard Stern a happy 46th birthday. And let me tell you something. When Howard Stern stops making radios... No. I fucking wrote this. It's great. Okay. Ready? Hey, this is Norm MacDonald. Don't talk because they'll hear it. Hey, this is Norm MacDonald wishing Howard Stern a happy 46th. Happy birthday, Howard. And as I always say, when Howard stops making radio, they should stop making radios. You know what I mean? That was a good one.
All right, good.
That was excellent. This one? Should I read it?
Yes.
You want me to read?
You can't read.
Oh, read this on the air. Well, so you scratched all this part out?
Right.
I don't understand what it means. Please check back with me in 2 weeks because maybe at that point I'll need help. Is that the joke?
I guess that might be the joke.
I gotta know the joke so I know how to say it. Okay. Is this gonna sound like it's my idea though?
Yeah, but we write it, so it doesn't matter.
All right, as long as Howard knows you guys.
Yeah. Howard approves it.
Oh, okay, cool. Should I just say it?
Yeah.
I love on this because everybody just looks like a retarded actor going, what do I do again? Okay. Hey, I'm Norm MacDonald, and I don't need Howard or the Howard Stern Show because now I have my very own sitcom. That's right. But check back with me in a couple weeks, and then I'll probably need him again. Howard Stern. And now, I fucked that up.
All right, just you can pick it up with "and now."
Oh, right. And now, Howard Stern.
I just got one more for you.
All right.
This is a
words.
Bob Dole one.
Oh, okay.
Now, just if you want to do something on your own, you don't have to do this. But it's just an idea to do the Bob Dole.
I'll try to do this. I don't know if I can do Dole that well.
Purple.
Hi, this is Bob Dole. I'm the guy who could have been president of this great country. But all of you rejected me because I was a cripple. That's right. Well, you may not be rid of me yet because my wife, Liberty Dole, is going to run for the presidency. Ain't that a boot in the ass? I'll be in the White House and not have to do a lick of the work. You heard me. Plus, I got a fresh supply of Viagra. That's right. Anybody got Monica Lewinsky's phone number? I want to try that cigar trick. Except with my pen because I was a cripple. That's right. Well, you may not be rid of me yet because my wife, Liberty Dole, is going to run for the presidency. Ain't that a boot in the ass? I'll be in the White House and not have to do a lick of the work. You heard me. Plus, I got a fresh supply of Viagra. That's right. Anybody got Monica Lewinsky's phone number? I want to try that cigar trick. Except with my pen. You're listening to a man who doesn't need Viagra, but he sure could use a penile implant. Howard Stern.
That was good.
Oh, there you go.
One quick thing.
Great, and there's just one more actually. Introduce yourself again. One more and you're out of here. Introduce yourself again and congratulate Howard on 25 years in broadcasting.
Wow. That's great. That's great. Well, let me think of something to say. Or should I just say that?
Whatever you want to say.
Okay. Oh, I introduced myself
Yep.
again, right? Hey, this is Norm MacDonald. I should say again, right?
Yep.
Hey, this is Norm MacDonald. Congratulating. I shouldn't say congratulating. What did you say to say again?
Congratulate Howard on 25 years in broadcasting. So, hey, congratulations.
Hey, this is Norm MacDonald, and Howard, I want to congratulate you on 25 years. Did you say broadcasting?
Broadcasting.
Hi, this is Norm MacDonald. I want to wish Howard, I want to wish you congratulations on 25 years in broadcasting. That's great. And when they stop making, I should do that part, right? I'm going to do that part. That's good. Okay. Hey, Howard, Norm MacDonald here, wishing you congratulations on 25 years in broadcasting. Let me tell you something, buddy. When you stop doing radio, they should stop making radios. That's right, you heard me.
All right, great. You're all
That's
set.
an excellent line.
You heard me. That's a good one. Scott, good seeing you.
Norm MacDonald's out front. Hey guys, how you doing? What's up, man? Katie. What's up, man?
How you doing?
How you doing? Where's Jan? He's playing some ball, man.
I jam my finger all the time.
You really?
Basketball.
Yeah, it hurts, man, right?
You really wreck it.
No. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? What's up?
Band-Aids too expensive or something?
Yeah, I can't afford it.
What's up, man? What's going on? How's it going?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good.
Good to see you.
Artie looks like you lost a lot of weight.
He did.
I did. I dropped a couple.
I know. You look like a totally different person.
I'm worried because so did Walter Payton. I haven't been exercising. I lost weight. I think I might be sick.
Uh-oh. What do we think you have?
I think I'm alright.
Bad meat in the can?
No. I can do it. That was Rock Hudson. That's
No, this is a big entourage today. It's very unlike you.
I know.
Who is everybody here?
Artie.
Well, Artie we know.
Right. Laurie Joe. Danny Wilson.
Danny Wilson. Who's this guy?
I don't know this dude.
What?
Isn't he with you?
No.
We thought he was with you. He's about
What do you
to take
do
a
here?
I'm Stan from Paris.
Who?
Paris, France.
You're from Paris?
Yes.
He's the last guy you'll see in your life.
He's really not with you?
No.
All right. What's your name?
Stan.
Stan, come out of here for a second. What brings you down here, Stan? How'd you get in?
I don't speak very well English. I'm sorry.
Oh, you don't?
I come from Paris, and I come for see Howard Stern because I know him.
Oh,
in Paris.
How do you know him in Paris?
I see his movie.
Oh, you saw him?
Yeah.
All right, let me bring you out to the lobby again, and then let me find out if we can get you on. Okay?
I back.
Yeah, come with me. Here, come with me. You sure that dude wasn't with you?
No, that dude was weird.
Stan from France.
Stan from Paris.
Stan from Paris.
That's suspicious right there.
Yeah, that didn't. That was a breach of security.
Dude, one of those dudes wasn't with them.
Who wasn't?
That one, I think the tall guy at the end.
Materialized.
Yeah, you told me that, man.
Well, I didn't realize until I had. I
thought he was with you guys. I'm sorry.
Lord.
He's out in the lobby, Dave.
Yeah, shall I let him back in?
What?
Shall I let him back in?
Yeah, we'll let him sit back.
Okay.
How'd he get in?
He just walked in right behind you guys.
Meanwhile, Norm and Artie are like in the safe.
What about a guy down? We're on the elevator on the way up, right? And when I came in, there was some dude with a picture of me, and I signed it. So when we got in the elevator, the guy in the elevator goes, "So what are you signing autographs for, man?" I go, "I'm a celebrity." So he goes, "Yeah, I don't know who you are." I go, "No, that's all right." He goes, "Who are you, man?" He like pushes me.
He like punched you?
No, he didn't punch me. Just like pushed
He was mad. It was hot.
He was mad at me, man.
And did you tell him who you are?
Told him I was Rod Laver. Aussie tennis great, Rod Laver. We didn't sleep last night. We stayed up all night.
Like the number of them?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you came in no sleep?
Yeah, we didn't sleep. We stayed up the entire day.
Are you going to be fresh for the show?
Yeah, but tired. Great Howard. Continues to be great, right?
So Norm, did you decide what you're going to do today? On Regis? Did you decide which of the
Regis,
things?
I don't know. I'm gonna maybe mention something.
Are you going to try to work something out?
Yeah, I'm already like cowarding out on it.
You chickening out?
Are you coming?
Yeah.
Farther I get from Howard.
Are you going to chicken out? Because you know he's going to be watching.
Yeah, I'm going to try. I hope I remember. You know what I mean?
All of a sudden your memory's going to go?
Yeah. I get like, and then I get scared. I get back in real life outside the house.
Outside our walls.
Yeah, outside. Everything goes. Howard Studio. Who was that?
Jackie.
Hey, Jackie. See you later, buddy.
See you later.
Funny, man.
Who is that, Jackie? Yeah. Where is it? There he is.
Just yelling at you.
You got a short haircut too now, man. Looks
Yeah, well,
good.
it's so much easier.
It is, right? You just wake up and that's it. Well, you got it?
More time for everything else.
Exactly.
See you guys.
See you later. I'm going to go see Howard Stern and talk to him. The radio.
Oh, what's going on, man? Anything new?
Just what I told you. I just fucking told you.
So you just here to hang out?
No, I told you word for. You have it on tape. Why are you asking me?
So you're here to talk to Howard?
I'm here to. What did I say? I'm here
Anything
to,
in particular, though?
No.
No.
I never think more than about 5 seconds ahead of time.
Keep us on our toes. It should be good.
I don't know. It might not be.
We'll find out.
He'll be fine. All
All
right.
right, thanks, man.
Norm, good to see you. Thank you for
Thank
coming
you very
in.
much.
Mwah.
I
Good
thought
to
you were a
see you.
fan of me last time.
No, what was it?
Like,
What?
I don't know.
Oh, because of that whole Artie thing?
I don't know. I think you're mad at me.
I love you.
Mad at me.
I'm not mad at you at all.
Norm, how'd it go, man?
It was good. It was fun. Hey,
How are you?
Steve, how are you, buddy?
Great to see you.
Good to see you, Steve.
Now, after reading that article
Hey,
about
Lisa.
Artie, are you a little concerned about him? You worried?
No, I'm not worried about it.
Not at all? Do you think going out to Vegas with him after reading that is a good idea?
I go to Vegas with Artie if he wants to go. Sure.
You think he's in a good place right now?
A good place? I'm not what that sounds like.
Like mentally.
I'm not a psychiatrist. What the fuck would I know?
Well, you're good friends with him, right?
Yeah, but I don't know that. I can't. I'm not a psychiatrist. I don't know about that shit.
All right, so you had fun in
I just
there?
know if a guy's smiling, I figure he's happy, and if he frowns, I figure he's sad.
Yes,
It was all smiles today.
Artie seems to smile, so I'll take his smile at its word.
All right, so you had fun in there, man?
Yeah, I always have fun. It's fun in there. It's always fun with Howard. Always fun
You
with
didn't
Howard.
think it was a good appearance?
Well, sometimes, I don't know. Sometimes I think I'm getting dull or some shit, but it was all right.
Yeah, why do you feel we need to juggle, as you said?
Juggle? I don't feel like I have to be a clown. I just want to, what? I'm fucking supposed to be funny, so if I'm not funny, I'm fucking failing at my, whatever the fuck I'm supposed to be doing.
You were funny, though.
No, so okay.
Here's-
That's
Artie,
it.
here's
That was no
funny.
problem.
I wanted to bring up the details thing. Talk about a hatchet job. On me,
I
though.
forgot about that. The details.
The details,
yeah,
right.
I forgot about that.
They did an article about the Norm show. The guy who wrote the article played poker with me and Norm all fucking night. And then the whole article was about how me and Norm are crazy gamblers and not anything about, like, by the way, he has a show on it. It was like three pages of just how we're...
Danny Wilson was the hero of the piece.
That was when Danny Wilson...
He got more press than us.
Danny Wilson...
Warner Brothers paying publicists. Danny Wilson's getting fucking...
Norm, you think I'm bad with assistants. Norm had an assistant for 20 hours, I think.
I'm yelling at the kids. He's late.
What? Late? I'm exactly on time.
No, you're not. You're late.
I'm exactly on time.
What's up, Norm?
Man.
How are you?
Good, man. How's it going?
Oh, sweet, man.
You're a little late, man.
Well, you're walking backwards with a camera. You're one to talk.
What's going on, man?
Nothing, man. Just relaxing with Brian here. My lover and best
What's
friend.
up, man?
Hey, man.
Brian's my lover and best friend.
That's what you're gonna be talking about today?
Yeah, don't you want to talk to him?
Well, why were you late today, man?
I'm not late.
Howard says you're
What
late.
time you got?
8:45.
What?
I think you're booked for 8:30.
8:30? All time is relative, as Einstein said.
All right, well, tell it to Howard. Right off the bat, you kind of freaked Howard out with that hocking up that loogie.
Well, he thought I had gum. He said, "Get
You
that
didn't have
out."
anything in your mouth?
I guess I had brown hot virus.
And what'd you do? You threw it at him? You threw it in his direction?
No, I didn't throw it in his direction. You're misrepresenting everything. I tossed it because I realized it was hot with virus.
Could have given yourself sickness.
Brian is a germophobic.
Definitely a germophobic. Norm, absolutely, you gotta be.
Wow, what do you got?
What do I got?
Yeah.
Well, I don't have any disease, you know, unless you consider feline immune deficiency syndrome a disease. All right, pal. Respect. Yeah, I have FIDS. You know what that is?
No.
My cat had it. It's AIDS for cats. It's called FIDS. And the funny thing about it is, it has the same incubation period as AIDS. All right? So it takes you like 9 or 10 years to die, but a fucking cat only lives 9 or 10. So really,
so is it really a disease?
If you're going to get immune deficiency syndrome, it's better to be a cat because it really only shaves the last couple of months off your life. But you know. Why do you keep sticking a camera in my face?
It's my job.
Hoping I'll say something.
You're saying funny shit. All right, man. So you had a good time today?
It was fantastic, man. I always love being on Howard Stern. He's the best. Love Artie. Love Fred. Love Robin Quivers. Love everybody here.
Why did you date her?
What?
Why did you date her?
Why did I date her? That would require me saying something incredibly politically incorrect.
Go ahead.
I usually don't date shorter women.
I thought you were going to say something else there.
Well, that's your racism bubbling to the surface. My God, I don't know what thoughts go through your head, but... Well.
Welcome back.
Thanks, man.
How the H are you?
I'm good, man. It's always nice to see you walking backwards.
Yeah. It's always nice to walk backwards for you.
Yeah, you should walk backwards like competitively. Right? Do you ever think of that?
I thought about it. I mean, I've assessed my talents, and I feel that that's pretty much my only one.
Are you kidding? Right, take a look at that.
That's true.
Maybe it's time to reassess your talents. You'd have a TV program.
So what's going on, Norm? You've got a new show on Comedy Central?
Oh, yeah. The Comedy Channel. Ha! I'm on Ha TV.
You're looking forward to your reunion with Howard today?
Yeah, it'll be really awesome, man. I always love Howard, miss him. Fun to be here. Fun to see everybody. I brought the great Kevin Farley. Farley, where are you, man?
Hey, man.
How you doing?
Welcome back, man.
Yeah, thanks.
How are you?
I'm fine. I'm great. I'm loving it.
Nice.
Back to me.
Nice deflection. All right, man. I'll leave you alone.
All right.
See you in the studio.
You got somebody shooting you. It's the fucking Truman Show.
It's a damn circus around here.
It's awesome, baby.
You have a good time in there today,
man?
Yeah,
that was great. Oh, yeah. Can't not have a good time.
Now, I know you were on during Playboy Mansion broadcast.
That's right. A long time ago. I was at the Playboy Mansion. And then this is my second appearance.
So this is more conversational.
Yeah.
You had a little more time to
definitely
get to know the show and everything.
Good to hang out with Norm and Howard. It was awesome. Can't beat it.
That was fun,
It was fun. Yeah, it was fun. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck. I couldn't shut you up.
Well, I didn't say anything.
I know.
Interrupted.
Well, I was. You're supposed to be talking.
It's your time to shine. I'm just the Ed McMahon.
Not even as talented as Ed McMahon.
Norm, no matter how much time passes between appearances, you always seem to sort of pick up where you left off with Howard.
Well, I just love Howard so much, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What gets you going?
In my whole life, there's been 4 original things I've ever seen. Sam Kinison, David Letterman, when I was a little kid, Saturday Night Live, and Howard Stern.
Yeah.
4 original things in all of comedy that I've ever witnessed.
That's true.
So it's very, very special when I get to see Howard.
It's interesting hearing that from you because one of Howard's callers the other day said that the show has sort of come to a halt and he doesn't feel the show is the same or as good as it's been.
Oh, no, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Well, How do you think the show has evolved? I mean,
I think it's evolved in the same way that Howard evolves, you know, as a person and as an entertainer, so he's just evolving as a human being, as a comedian. That's the fucking greatest, you know, because I come from a place where stand-ups just do the same fucking act, you know, forever, and I always try to change my act all the time, you know, but I'm not even close to Howard, man. You know, and also when a guy fucking does comedy fucking 4 hours a day, I don't know why the fuck he's not getting a comedy award, I'll tell you that.
Because he's in a sense just improvising for 4 or 5 hours every single day.
Yeah.
4 days a week.
Yeah. Compared to a guy that fucking reads a script and pretends, what the fuck is that? That guy could not even be funny in the least. All he could do is know how to read well. You know what I mean?
So what Howard does is completely original and completely...
Yes, it's completely original. You know, a guy told me once he didn't like Howard, you know, but he said, you gotta admit, he said, I do have to admit he's original. And I said, nothing's greater than that. How fucking impossible is it to be original? You know, I wish I could be fucking original. It's like the greatest thing in the world, you know.
Well, Howard seems to share that respect. There seems to be a very much a mutual respect between the two of you. I mean, I haven't heard him laugh that loud in quite a while.
So. Well, Howard's great. You know, when Howard laughs, it's like when I first got on Letterman, and Letterman laughs. There's very few people like when you...
Norm MacDonald's here, ladies and gentlemen. Norm, how you feeling?
I'm not a guest, though. It's like it's on The View and right?
Were you ever on The View?
Yeah, I was.
What's that Star Jones like?
No, you want to hear my View story?
Yes. Were you really on The View?
Yeah, I was in L.A. and I was doing some fucking sitcom, and I was like, I was up all night. They wanted to interview me on The View, and so I was already up all night gambling and stuff. And I'd been talking about to the producer all the week through, and he kept having comedy ideas for me. Like he'd go, hey, what if you come out with red hair?
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Or,
really?
Are you making this up?
No, that's what I'm thinking.
No, his name is Bill Geddes.
Is he the guy they show on? He's always sitting.
He's the guy that they show, and he goes, I go, why would I wear red hair? And he goes, Barbara just got her hair dyed, and the gals are giving her trouble for it.
Oh, still not good, but explainable.
So I don't want to do that. So I'm like, no, I won't do that. I keep going, I'll think of something, you know. So anyways, I remember one of he kept pitching them every day. And one of them he said was, he goes, what if you go out there and all of a sudden during the middle of the interview, your phone rings.
Oh, great.
And he goes, but we don't tell the ladies, you know. Because you pull out the phone, you go, it's your agent, Morty. You go, Morty. My agent, Morty.
Marty Flipman.
So I go, Morty, you can't call me during the show, you know. And he goes, that'll be funny, man.
Why does he think he has to give you funny ideas?
I don't know, but I guess I agreed to that. Sorry. I guess I agreed to that one without.
You did that.
You did it?
Well, I didn't remember, but I was like going towards in the car from the casino to the View, and I still didn't have a story, so I said, "Oh, just ask me about Bill Cosby. I have a Bill Cosby story." So when I got there, I guess without me knowing, he's like, "Hi, how are you? Here's the phone." He handed me like a cell phone, a fake one. I was like, oh, I forgot what it was for. I've been up all night and everything. So I went out and I was about to tell my Bill Cosby story, and the gals had a picture of me meeting George W. Bush, who was running for election against who was he running against?
John Kerry?
Al Gore. Al Gore, yeah. Nobody knew he was really bad yet. So, but anyways, you
mean George Bush?
Yeah, I had a chance to meet him. So I was like, oh, that would be cool. Like, you get to meet the president. I mean, the guy who's running to be president. And there's not a lot of conservative support, and because he landed, it was just me and Ben Stein. It wasn't all these like Hillary lands, it's everyone else.
So you met did you meet him?
Yeah, and because no one wants to meet him, you get to meet him. You know, even as a very peripheral celebrity. And I got to go on the plane. Like I would have had to be like Barbara Streisand status.
Hold on, you got to go on what's that plane called?
No, that was before he was president.
Yeah,
Didn't he still fly on a?
No, this is before he was president. Not Air Force One.
Oh,
that's what you're thinking, Tom?
Are you still in a private plane with him?
Yeah,
private plane.
No big deal.
That's still
no, I know.
So go on. You're on the View.
Anyways, the gals show the picture of me like shaking his hand, and they didn't even tell me they were going to do it. And then they're like, all of a sudden, everything's like they're commies or something. You know, it's like they have this picture. They keep making fun of it, like I'm Kurt Waldheim in the forest with Hitler. So, you know, it's just
you feel like saying, "Hey, this is before we knew."
Well, no, we didn't even know then. He was just running. So, anyways, I said, "Well, what about the guy we got in now? He murdered a guy. I heard." That's what I said.
You said that?
That's what I said.
That's what.
I said, that guy murdered a guy. And then Barbara Walters goes, "What did you say?" And I go, "Oh, isn't it a matter of public record? I thought he murdered a guy." And then made it look like a suicide. So she's like, "You're stepping on thin ground, mister." So I go,
Barbara Walters,
which is not even a saying, so you know he's in trouble.
It's true. It's not a saying. So I go. So I said, I just kept pretending like it wasn't a crazy thing to say. And she's like, oh, and the audience was all uncomfortable. And then I hear in the studio a phone rings. It's like a,
oh, that. Oh, God.
Like it's the guy trying to help it out, but it's at a bad time. So I pick up the phone. I go, "Hey, Morty." I go, "What are you doing?" You know, and the girl's like, "Huh?" So then I go, "I don't know." I go, "That Bill Geddes guy told me to take the fake phone out and pretend to talk to my agent Morty. He said it would be really funny." So then Barbara Walters goes, "You are one piece of work, mister." She goes, "Just tell your Bill Cosby story." Oh. So I go, "No, I can't."
At this point, when it's, are you getting nervous at all?
I mean, don't you feel like you need to defend yourself?
Fun. No, it was fun.
You like that?
Oh, it was so fun. It was crazy.
I start sweating when that stuff
I want to
happens.
see a tape of it.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't get it to
YouTube.
Now, what part of that is
I think
fun?
I must have it somewhere, right?
Like, did you enjoy like exposing Barbara Walters, or
it was just fun seeing everyone like all
uncomfortable?
It was fun when it was all crazy, and then when that phone rang, it was the funniest thing ever because it's the producer like. It's way gone. The audience is all like, he's talking about what? The president murdered a guy. Ring, ring, ring. He's like desperately.
I'll save this.
Yeah, but did Barbara Walters realize that it wasn't really your phone? Did she think you were lying? That it was Bill Geddes doing it? Did she think you were lying? You think?
No. I think she because I was just saying what happened. She got. But I didn't know any way out of it. I didn't want them to think that was my idea. Right. Like I ranted about the president, and then as part of a conceptual bit, pulled out a phone. I had to tell them it was Bill Geddes.
Where did
New songs on the radio sounding fake. Prince and Genesis for better anyway. Am I just being too real?
Hey, Norm, you're Canadian.
Yes, I am.
So what do you think of this whole presidential mess?
Well, I hope that the Democrats don't steal the election from the winner, you know, but who knows?
You like George Bush, don't you?
I love George Bush, man. He's a good man, decent, you know, none of this. Yeah, he's, he's not a liar, a crook, murderer, or anything like that, so it'd be good to get the... See, I think we should get the homicide out of the White House and get like a fresh start, because we don't want any more murderers.
I think we should just go on to the next question.
Oh.
Who's murderers? Yeah.
Oh, Clinton, he murdered a guy.
Yeah, you know, we're not allowed to, you're not allowed to put out accusations without
That's a little too far.
That's the way it does work.
Let's just go on to the next question.
Yeah.
This is not my week. What can I tell you?
Oh, it's not mine either, and I'm being very nice, okay? Be a good boy. Now, Norm.
Do you never hear that?
No. Listen,
Norm,
we don't need
I
to
don't
talk
want to get
about
into
that.
this, and I don't want to hear it, and this is not the place to make those accusations, and you're supposed to be funny. Let's get on to the next question. So get with it.
There you go.
This is a live show.
Not for nothing, Norm, but you have been properly chastised by Barbara. So I'm now going to ask the next question.
I thought it was a matter of record.
Shut up. Shut up. Look,
Okay.
let me do this, okay?
I'll tell you what's a matter of record. You will not be invited back if you don't shut up. All right, now. Let's talk football.
All right, manslaughter.
Let's talk football.
Norm, did you ever hear the word?
The phone is ringing.
I certainly hope that's somebody calling to tell you to go home.
Oh, no.
Dude, you got a phone ringing.
Oh.
Answer the phone.
Hello? Oh, yeah. Oh, no. The thing is this. There, you know Matt Strauss?
Yeah, the producer.
The producer. He told me it would be funny. He said, like, why don't you carry a cell phone on and then let it ring and then pretend like there's a guy on it?
Is there anybody on it?
No, it's a thing. Pretend.
You know what, Norm? You're a dead man.
Here, you talk to him, man.
You know what, Barbara? You know what you said about rage and work?
Give this man a plate of soup and tell him to shut up.
Norm,
all right, then. Let's see.
Norm.
What?
Okay, listen, Norm, listen. Not only have you annoyed us, but I've read that you have actually annoyed one of your idols. Who is that?
Oh, the great Bill Cosby.
Yeah, what'd you do?
Oh, my God, I love that guy. He's my hero, you know, just like you, maybe Bill Clinton would be your hero. I love.
There's no stopping you, is there?
No, I seem to like Bill Clinton.
There really, and this man leads into our show on Friday night.
I know.
It's all right, his career's over after this anyway, who cares? Go ahead, Norm.
No, Bill Clinton, who's a great man, obviously. Well, you know, everybody has their opinions, right?
Are you moving along?
No,
You're
Bill
going to get to the point.
Cosby.
Bill Cosby.
Oh, Cosby.
Oh, God. Cosby.
What's in that coffee? What are you drinking in there?
Now, Bill Cosby is a great man, first of all. There has never been any accusations toward Bill Cosby about any...
Will you just tell us what you did about Bill Cosby?
Oh, I met him. I opened for him at a club, and he was a great man, you know. He's my hero of all time. You know how funny Bill Cosby is,
Yeah, so I'll get to the point. I'm going past menopause.
Make the point.
Let's go.
Not everything has a point.
We are learning that, okay?
All right, Norm, you want to finish the story, or shall I ask you the next thing?
Well, the Bill Cosby thing is this.
Dear God.
I met Bill Cosby. We're all fans of Bill Cosby, right, Barbara?
Yeah.
What? Yes. Why don't we talk about the millionaire?
Oh, yeah, you know what? Tonight, Norm and I...
please. I like Bill Cosby. Let's talk about the millionaire.
Norm MacDonald and I are on The Millionaire tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Well, tell him about that, how you thought he's dumb today. Where do you see him tonight? Come on, Norm. Tell him, Norm.
People always told me Hollywood was like incredibly liberal of bias, and I thought it was untrue. But
You want to talk about the millionaire?
Yes, I do.
You have 10 seconds to
tell how
talk
much
about
you
the
won.
millionaire.
Don't tell how much.
Don't tell him what I won?
No.
Oh.
You're not allowed to tell anything like that.
Well, what are you trying to ask him then?
I don't know.
Okay.
He doesn't answer anything anyway. So
All
we'll tell him.
right. Okay, so he's on The Millionaire tonight, and he's on Friday nights, and
on Monday, his taxes will be audited.
So he's on Friday nights at 9. He's on The Millionaire at 9. You can play along at home on Enhanced TV. You are a number. I have never met anything like you. We will be right back.
Thank you from Norm. This would mean so much to be recognized for what's so important to him, which is comedy. He would never even hurt a bug. He would capture and release a bug, so helping any animal meant so much to him. So please be kind to everyone and every being. Thank you so much.
I just wanted to say that my father loved dogs, and he loved the 2nd annual HCA Award.
Look at this.
There we go.
Looks almost like a dog.
It is a dog.
It's a dog?
Yeah, his name is Pizza.
Pizza. Well, you have a dog. I never thought of a dog as a zoo animal.
Oh, we have a lot of animals there.
Well, what can you tell us about the dog?
Well, the dog is a subspecies of the gray wolf.
Oh, gray wolf. Do you have any gray wolves?
Oh, we have so many gray wolves.
Oh, well, bring them in. Where are they?
They're back at the zoo.
They're at the zoo.
Far too dangerous.
I hope this thing doesn't attack me, whatever it is.
All right, I think you guys.
Let's see what it is. What is this? Looks like a dog.
It is.
It's another fucking cocksucking dog. I knew it. Anyways, well, this is a cutie. What's this girl's name?
This is Arnett.
Arnett.
She's very special. Did you know that dogs are a subspecies of the gray wolf?
Yeah, I fucking knew that.
Everything's expensive. Everything costs money there, you know. I went to buy a dog. I couldn't believe how much these dogs cost. Salesman in a store trying to sell me the most expensive dog in a store, you know. Big $600 dog. Big pit bull, $600, you know. And I was looking to pay, you know, maybe a buck, something like that, you know, maybe $2, something like that, you know. But I was going, hey, don't you got a bargain dog around the joint here? Any kind of a dog of the week going on this week? A big bin of dogs maybe that I could pull something out of there? But this guy goes, no, he says, why don't you buy this pit bull? He says, this kind of expensive dog, but he goes, this will protect your valuables, this dog. You know? And, you know, I don't have anything very valuable. You know, I don't own a lot of stuff there. You know, I buy the pit bull. That would be the most valuable thing I own. Right? I'd have to buy something to protect it then, you know? I'd be out shopping for Wolverines the next day there. Show me something in a timber wolf, my good man. I'd be saying to some good man there. No, you don't want a dog like that, man. I want a dog do things for me, you know. Fetch my slippers. That's the joy of having a dog, you know. Pitbull won't do that stuff. Go, hey, Pitbull, fetch my slippers. Pitbull go, hey, I could kill you, pal. I'm a Pitbull. Don't you read the papers or anything? I kill. That's all I don't fetch. I fetch people. That's all I fetch. I can fetch you a guy. That's the best I could do there. And maybe you're wearing some slippers. How'd that be? When I was young, no such thing as a pit bull. When I was a kid, it was the meanest dog around, the Doberman dog, you know? And they'd kill you, too. They'd rip your throat out just the same, you know? But not fast like a pit bull, eh? A Doberman always give you a little head start there, you know? They were a sporting dog, them Doberman. They'd see you in the street, they'd go, hey, is that your house over there? Yeah, go ahead. Then they soar through the air and rip your throat out. And do a flip, you know, and you'd be impressed, even though you're dead, you know. Man, look at that flip. But I don't want it. You don't see Dobermans around anymore. You ever notice that? Pit bulls now, they got all the work and everything. All the domestic security jobs go to the pit bulls. And man, a Doberman's like the forgotten dog now, you know. Once in a while you see him on a park bench with a Frisbee there, you know. I used to be somebody. I'm a Doberman. Got a buck? Buck for the Doberman? So I don't get any of those killer dogs, you know. I always buy a dog. When I'm buying a dog, I think to myself, I go, hey, if this dog goes berserk, could I take him? I got a nice wiener dog. I got one of them wiener dogs. Wiener dog can't rip your throat out or anything like that, you know. Unless you're lying down, you know. You have to be lying down sleeping there, you know. And a wiener dog sneak up late at night, start nibbling at your throat there. Maybe by daybreak he's got a hold of a vein there, he's pulling out a vein there. You know, you wake up, oh, get away from me, you wiener dog. The hell you think you are, a pit bull or something there? Get my vein back there. Where's he get out of a wiener dog? There's a hickey, a little hickey there. That's about all. And that's embarrassing too. Hey, you ever have a hickey, man? You be walking down the street, people see you, hey, you got a wiener dog over there, huh? So I do, now that you mention it. Well, a beef-flavored water for dog hit stores this week, and dogs are eagerly anticipating the arrival next month of the newest water flavor, other dogs' asses. That it? Whoop! There I am. I thought I was over there. A sheepdog carrying $250,000 worth of cocaine in its stomach was found at JFK Airport earlier this week. A customs agent got suspicious when he saw 2 airline employees taking turns sniffing the dog's ass. And in California, a new restaurant has opened exclusively for dogs. Their specialty? A fried chicken dinner, said to be scrotum-licking good. In Oklahoma, sheriff's deputies are using police dogs to sniff for bodies buried on an 80-acre farm. The dogs have sniffed the ground for 3 days, but so far all they've dug up is another dog's ass. In Topeka, Kansas, the fire department is now using a new weapon to fight arson. A black Labrador trained to sniff out chemicals used in setting fires. Although it should be noted, if this dog is correct, the culprit in every arson fire this month is some other dog's ass. And finally, in California, pet owners. Pet owners can now take their canine friends to the world's first doggy wedding chapel, where dogs can actually be married in a civil ceremony. The ceremony ends when the justice of the peace says, "You may now sniff the ass." Well, now there is finally a matchmaking service for dogs. At Happy Animals, matchmakers guarantee to find your dog a perfect mate based on height, weight, age, and breed. So far, the dog dating service has had a 100% success rate because, according to its founders, any dog will have sex with any other dog. Well, President Clinton received an early Christmas present this week, an adorable Labrador puppy. And presidential historians say that it will be good for his image. According to these scholars, in comparison to a male dog, the president's sex life will seem relatively normal.
I
have a joke.
Oh, Norm's got a joke. Wait a minute. Here we go. Go.
A dog walks into a telegraph office where they send telegrams. Telegram office, right? And so the guy says, "Okay, what do you want your telegram to read?" So the dog goes, "Woof, woof, 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 woof." And then the guy goes, "Oh, I notice you have 9 words. Do you want to put an extra woof like it's for free?" And then the dog goes, "No, that wouldn't make any sense."
I was at a party with a friend and I noticed you first, and you returned my gaze, knew how to quench my thirst. You took me to that room like a dream come true. The dance you performed was just for me and you. Kisses on the neck, then you work your way down. Let yourself go for me all around town. Seductively stood before me.
That it is kind of gross, you know, if you're not into it, because it's like why not jerk your dog off? You know, your dog probably likes it, but that's because it's gross. He's a weird one, man.
How many people, though, seriously? No, I agree with you, it's gross. Michigan man Curtis Peterson received a 15-year prison sentence for having sex with his pet pit bull. What's that, lassie? Woof, woof. Grandpa got stuck in a well? Woof, woof. Oh, you got raped. You think that happens a lot? Like lonely people and their dogs?
Jerking off their dogs?
Oh, yeah. Every time I see a woman walking down the street with a real big dog, I'm like, oh, they're going out.
Women?
Women are
but they don't
going
even
out
like
with
fucking.
They're going out with their dogs. No, they get their dogs to either go down on them. You know, Judd Apatow recently, and I'm apologizing to him.
Oh, but his dog is
No.
sexy.
Veterinarians in Colorado have reported that marijuana use is on the rise amongst dogs. They say you'll know if your dog is too high if it starts making a really tall sandwich.
They like sweets better when they're high.
Yes, I don't know. You know, dogs and humans love to run because it apparently gives them a natural high similar to that of marijuana, according to the University of Arizona. Wow. After running what are called cannabinoids, the chemical found in marijuana that gives you a feeling of euphoria, are higher in humans and dogs, and this encourages them to run again. To 7-Eleven for a Slurpee.
A good name for a dog is Syndrome. That then when he tries to attack someone, you can yell "Down, Syndrome."
Don't laugh.
It's not. I mean, it's yeah.
That's like
it was a little insensitive, I guess.
To stop a pit bull attacking her daughter, a Texas man bit the dog. Well, that's an interesting story. A man bites a dog. It's not what I would call news.
Man bites dog?
Yeah.
It used to be dog bites man, right?
Yeah.
Is that the joke?
Yeah.
I don't get this. I don't get it. Do you write these for real?
Sure, junkyard dogs are mean, but the meanest dogs are generally found guarding concentration camps. And it says here, there's a note. Early versions of the Jim Croce's 1973 smash hit "Big Bad Leroy Brown." Do you remember that song?
Tell the people about that.
No, do you know what you just said?
It
Did you have
included.
any idea what you just read?
This says.
Did you have any idea what you just read?
That
it was an
junkyard dogs.
anti-Semitic joke about the concentration camps.
No.
Oh,
Not
what do you mean?
anti-Semitic at all.
No, it's Semitic?
No.
Well, you know, I know what the problem is.
Did you write it?
I didn't write that.
Who wrote it?
They use the meanest dogs.
I don't know who wrote it, but I think the problem is that some people might not know what the concentration camps are. So
concentration camps were found in Poland.
Oh my God!
What?
Almighty. Oh my Christ!
Concentration
almighty.
camps.
Please get my nurse. I swear to God, get her in here right now and
I'm
reel
trying
me
to
away.
explain to the folks who know.
Did you have too much salt?
You know what? This is your first show, and these are the.
Well, I don't want to bring up the systemic, extermination attempt against the Jewry of Europe, but this says on this piece of paper that Bad Leroy Brown initially included the line "meaner than a concentration camp dog," but Croce decided it was unpleasant to the ear. And it was also offensive to Jews, gypsies, and homosexuals. Little did it matter, Croce would be dead within.
He did this bit for us that he insisted on doing.
Sully Sullenberger?
Yes. He did a bit where he came out and he's like, yeah, Conan, I made a movie. And I'm like, oh, really? You've made a movie? And yeah, I funded it myself. And it was about Sully Sullenberger, who landed.
Sully Sullenberger biography.
Yeah, biography about the pilot who landed the plane. And I think maintained that he did this. He had this idea before Tom Hanks. So he's a little indignant.
Well, it was actually, we showed it before Hanks ever made the movie.
Oh, is that true? Okay,
yes.
All right. It was 2009.
It was right after Sully Sullenberger heroically landed on the Hudson.
And so he shot this thing, and he got to our show early, and of course it looks like shit because we just had
it's fast,
with the barest cockpit set.
Are you familiar with Sully Sullenberg?
The captain who landed the plane on the Hudson. Everybody knows Captain Sully Sullenberger.
Everybody now knows who he is. I've known him for quite a long time.
You knew him before this whole thing happened?
I knew him 10 years ago.
You knew Sully Sullenberger, the captain who landed the plane on the Hudson that long?
Yes.
10 years?
Yes. And I, as soon as I first met him, I thought there's something special about this guy, and I bought his story.
You're kidding. That's fantastic. That's great.
Yeah, I met him in, where did I meet him? Airport. I met him. It was a Sbarro's.
That adds up, yeah.
And he was getting pizzas. He was getting pepperoni. But anyway, whatever. So
To this day, I don't know what that sketch.
Well, it was a dry bit. It was a very dry
It
sketch.
was one of the driest things I've ever seen.
So the idea is that Sully Sullenberger heroically landed on the Hudson like around that time.
Yeah.
He made this movie about Sully Sullenberger, but 6 months it's been in the can. So he was looking for an ending.
Yeah.
And this guy lands. So basically,
no. The joke is
the clip.
He made a movie about Sully Sullenberger before he heroically landed the plane on the. So
So the clip is him landing on the tarmac. That's
successfully. He successfully lands the plane
and says, "Thanks for flying American Airlines.
Yes,
have a good day."
So I heard you made a movie. This is going to be a huge movie. You have the movie of Captain Sully Sullenberger.
Yeah, I could. But save it up for the thing. Now listen, you know why you're standing up here. I'm just kidding you. I love you. That's why. Hey, you wanna land this?
Yeah.
Pretty well lands itself. But mostly, I know there's not enough time, but mostly we talked about it was a love story.
What? A love story with who?
Him and his wife, Lori Sungelberger. What was her name? I wrote this bit 25 minutes ago.
You want the clip or should we get out of here?
No, we should do the clip.
All right, take a look at this clip.
Sully, why didn't you give me a seat? Why do I
break it here, I guess?
See a clip, and this must have exciting footage.
Well, well.
This story, the end of this story is incredible. When the engines go out and
the movie's been in the can for 6 months.
You made a movie about Captain Sully Sullenberger, and you finished it before he even crashed the plane on the Hudson, landed it?
Yeah, and it's too bad, man, because I was struggling for an ending for a long time. It's called Sully Sullenberger. Sully Sullenberger.
You clearly spent 10 years you've known this man? You forgot the at the end of his name?
I call him by a nickname, whatever. It's called Sully Sullenberger, Airport Pilot. But anyways, I brought a clip.
Oh, let's take a look at the clip.
Oh, can I say something?
Yeah.
I play Sully.
You play Sully in the movie? We have to see this now. Unbelievably, this was shot before the incident that made him famous, but let's take a look.
On behalf of U.S. Airline, we know you have a lot of choices to make, and we're glad you chose us. Have fun in Kansas City, everybody. It's not a good ending.
It's a terrible ending.
It's the worst possible ending. I keep saying reshoots, and they have no money for reshoots. They're like, I said a long shot of the Hudson. Nothing.
No, that's not going to do it.
And he insisted on using the woman who did his makeup, Deborah Pullman. He insisted on using her in the bit, even though it's not even clear why he needed her in the bit.
His wife played his wife.
Yeah, played his wife, and.
I have to stand here for the whole flight?
I told you it's cheaper.
So the joke is that, amazingly, a director decides to make a movie about a random pilot, Sully Sullenberger, and makes it about a successful landing before the most dramatic landing in the history of aviation. And he showed this thing. I think he had a fake mustache on.
Yes.
But he's barely, and this is another thing I love about him. He didn't care at all about the craft of acting. And I'll watch.
But don't you find also like that that everybody's got cosmetic surgery, so there's no old guys except Bill Murray? So he gets all the cool independent movies.
Even the men too? Yeah, you think the men too?
I think so.
So that's what I think about Bill Murray. Everybody else gets ridiculous work done that makes them look young, and then Bill Murray gets to, look like an authentic act. Plus, he's a great actor. It's amazing that he took that route. He did Razor's Edge, which was awful.
Oh yeah,
but still was daring.
Yep.
Project, and I guess he just had all this money from Ghostbusters.
Mm-hmm.
And so he did the exact opposite of Dan Aykroyd. It was always funny, like
Dan just kept chasing the big movies. Yeah, and then he did that crazy sitcom where he was a priest, and you're like, what happened here?
How do you act in front of Bill Murray?
I was nervous, and then I remember my wife came and joined us, and then Jason Sudeikis came. I texted Jason like, I'm at a bar with Bill Murray, and there was like, just like suddenly then we were talking, and then I remember at one point Bill Murray was talking about Strother Martin, the actor, and how he lobbied hard to get him to host SNL.
Oh, wow.
And
wait, Strother Martin did host SNL.
Yeah, and that was, I guess, Bill Murray and Jim Downey and all these guys were like, we love Strother Martin. He should host SNL. And
do you know Strother Martin?
No, I don't know.
He was in Paul Newman movies.
Cool Hand Luke. What we got here is bad. Yeah, but he's amazing, really funny, and he and at one point I remember I said, "Oh, Strother Martin, did he have chops?" And I just remember Sudeikis looking at me like, so I was like, I know. I've never said that before in my life. I'm so nervous right now. I want to connect to Bill Murray. It seems like a word he would use. I just said chops, and then my wife was like, we're walking back. She's like, did he have chops? And I was like, I know. I was so nervous. I wanted him to like me so bad. And she was like, yeah, it was a little bit of a push. You were pushing there.
Yeah, Bill Murray can be tough to.
He was super nice.
Seems like.
Yeah, he was super cool. He was really funny at the 40th too. That was the thing him and Jim wrote.
So funny.
They wrote that years ago. And I said, what are you going to do? And Jim was like, we wrote it was about Jaws.
Yeah, isn't that interesting?
Because they wrote it when Jaws came out.
They were
That's how long ago it was. Yeah.
Sitting on a sketch.
For
and then
40 years.
I remember the 25th anniversary, and I think it was the 25th, maybe it was the 20th, but he came out at the start and did the Lounge Singer and walked through the audience, and I mean, just destroyed everybody. None of you guys are funnier than me. So.
I know. I remember when he came out, he was part of like a thing, and just how I just remember watching him, and we were all just like, God, how relaxed he is, and the confidence he has, and you're sort of like, oh wow. And I remember I was watching on the monitor, and then I was like, why am I watching this on the monitor? And I ran out on the floor, and so I ducked right next, and I sat right next to the car, just not so I was in their eye line or anything, but I just was like, I want to just see them working. That was the coolest thing.
You're just new to the whole.
I think that's part of it.
Show business thing.
Oh yeah, that.
You know what it reminds me of? I read in a book one time about Saturday Night Live, which I was on.
Yeah.
And when it started out, Chevy Chase retired, then Bill Murray came on.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody liked Bill Murray.
Nobody liked Bill Murray?
Unfathomable today to think that.
Shocking.
But they did not like him because he was new. You understand?
I get it. I mean, that makes sense.
So what he did, it was very famous. He went on TV.
Yeah.
He talked right to the camera. Right?
Yeah.
And he introduced himself to the folks.
Did it work?
Said who he was. Of course it worked.
Oh, yeah, it was Bill Murray.
He's Bill Murray. He's probably the most successful guy ever to come out of the franchise.
Hello, I'm Bill Murray. You can call me Billy, but around here everybody just calls me the new guy. I want to thank the producer, Lauren Michaels, for urging me to speak with you directly. You see, I'm a little bit concerned. I don't think I'm making it on the show. I'm a funny guy, but I haven't been so funny on the show. My friends say, how come they're giving you all those parts that aren't funny? Well, it's not the material, it's me.
Maybe you're right.
So why don't you just look at your camera and tell the folks who you are.
I'll give it a shot. Let's see what works. I'm Adam Egat. I work at the world-famous Comedy Store. I'm the manager over there. Before that, I was a manager at the Tempe Improv, and I don't know what I'm doing, I'll be honest, and I'm not an actor, I'm not a comedian, but I'm just going to try my best, and I'm going to do the best I can, and I hope the people watching at home will give me a chance to I don't know, just give me a chance, and I did this as a favor to Norm. I'm not an actor and I'm not a comedian.
This guy says your face looks like a cunt.
I can't even change that. It's not the first time I've heard that. But, I mean...
Try and crack your code every day. Thinking about every word that we...
If you could see it in your heart to laugh whenever I say something, I don't care what it is, or if you can't laugh, think about my family and the father that I never really got to know. Now, I don't want letters. I just want to make it as a not ready for primetime player. And when that's done, I'll be able to stand here on a Saturday night in the middle of Rockefeller Plaza, New York City, New York, 10020, and say, Dad, I did it. He'd like that.
According to an obscure 14th century law, British Army Captain James Hewitt could be hanged for having an affair with Princess Diana. The punishment for having sex with Princess Diana is death. The punishment for having sex with Princess Anne is having sex with Princess Anne. In other book news, Prince Charles released an autobiography in which he states that he never loved Princess Di and that his father pressured him to marry her. The book is entitled, Of Course O.J. Did It. I mean, come on. New York City doorman Lenny Ladenhoff nearly fell over from shock when Princess Diana confided to him that she was feeling horny and invited him to drop by her hotel suite Thursday evening. Way to go, Lenny! A blind man felt Princess Diana's face last week and said she is the prettiest woman I've ever seen. He then picked up a toilet plunger and said, "Thank you for this royal scepter. I shall treasure it always." And now a correction to a story we ran last week. Prince Charles is actually the one in the middle. So we apologize for that. Well, New Yorkers were asked in a recent survey what they thought of the new slicked-back hairdo Princess Di displayed on a recent trip to the city. 38% of New Yorkers approved, 45% disapproved, and 17% said, "You stopped me for this? Now I'm going to shoot you." Former British cavalry officer James Hewitt, who was Lady Diana's secret lover, says he will never, ever disclose the contents of more than 100 love letters that she sent to him. This, according to Hewitt's new book, I Banged a Princess. In England, a much-publicized videotape of a naked Princess Diana having sex with her lover, Captain James Hewitt, has turned out to be a fake. But on the bright side, it's still a video of two naked people having sex. The Franklin Mint has announced plans to market a Princess Diana porcelain doll. And the timing of the move has made some people very unhappy. Critics charge that the doll is in poor taste, and they're even more upset about the Franklin Mint's other new offering, porcelain landmines. You can play with them together if you want. A Tampa businesswoman who bought several of Princess Diana's gowns as a collector is now putting them on display to raise money for charity. However, her method of display is being described by many as inappropriate. Still, for 4 bits, you know, it's a good deal. Well, a sad story from Britain this week. According to the Earl of Spencer, several intruders have recently broken into his family estate in search of souvenirs from Princess Diana's grave. But the Earl says he knows just how to protect the site: landmines. I use my time for you know what I do? I do a lot of charity work for things that
that people, I don't like arguing with people, you know, when they have another opinion than me. So what I do is I pick very popular opinions, and then I work for those people. Like, for instance, there was, you know, the landmine big thing? Princess Diana, one of the greatest people who ever lived, she was against landmines. So tragically, she died, you know, before her landmine crusade really got rolling, you know. And of course, it was a terrible tragedy and everything like that. And then she died, and hey, how about this? Remember when she died, and then Elton John wrote that song for her, but it was the same song that he wrote for Marilyn Monroe? That seems like kind of a jip. But the king's like, hey, man, you wrote a song for my daughter? I don't know if there's a king. You wrote a song for Princess Diana? Yes. Well, you all ready? She just died an hour ago. Yeah, I wrote it. I wrote it. And here it is. Ah, she lived her life like a candle in the wind. Wait a minute. It sounds like that song you wrote about Marilyn Monroe. Well, it's a little bit, some of the same words. Well, why'd you do that? Because they're similar when you think about it. Come on. Marilyn Monroe, she was taking crazy drugs and promiscuous, running around. Man, you know, you never knew if she would live or die. She's just living her life crazy like a candle in the wind, you know. And Princess Di, she lived in a castle. But, you know, they're sort of the same. They were blonde. I gotta go. But anyways, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, that I am very against landmines. So I will go and I will make, you know, I'll go to protests, you know. And I'll have a big sign that says, no more landmines. Because if you don't know about landmines, hey, you're educating me about stuff tonight. I'll educate you a little about landmines, you know, because there's many different causes, you know. And landmines are terrible. What they are is they put them underneath the earth, and then you step on them, and they blow you up. So I go there, and I protest against them. And what's fun about it is there's very few counter-protesters. You know, there's a couple of guys out there, but clearly these guys are in the pocket of the, you know, big landmine companies in this country. You know? I don't mean to get all Bill Maher on you or anything, but if you think that the landmine companies in this country care about you, the little person, they don't care about you. They care about blowing you up when you're not expecting it. That's how they make their money. No.
How many Polish guys does it take to screw in a light bulb? The question cannot be answered because Polish people are so fucking stupid that no matter how many of them are available, none of them would ever be able to complete that simple task.
This is a meta joke. You know, aware of these meta jokes?
How many comedians does it take to screw in a light bulb?
How many?
2. One to do it and the other guy to go, how long has he been up there?
I like that.
On stage.
Yeah, because they was going, how long?
Like, how long?
Oh, that's a good one. I was going to say that the Polish government did actually try to land on the sun back in the
No, they didn't.
Yes, and they were ridiculed for it because they said you'll burn up when you come anywhere near. They said we're going at night.
Who?
Now,
Well, no, I've never asked you this before, and we've been good friends for many years. Okay, I made that up, but
no. We haven't?
No, we're friends. We're good friends, but I don't know what your. McDonald. Is that Irish? Is that Scottish? What's your ethnic background?
My ethnic background is Polish.
Are you really Polish? Wow.
Polish people,
I didn't
yes.
realize that.
Yeah.
McDonald, you don't...
Well, my parents changed their names. They had to because of the constant ribbing they'd get for being Polish, you know. Mm-hmm. And so they changed their name to McDonald. But, you know, it's one of the things that you know,
I mean, I get a little upset about it, you know, because you know,
All the Polish jokes and
Yeah,
stuff.
you can't make jokes about other people, but for some reason you make jokes about Polish people, you know.
Right.
I don't like it.
Right. You shouldn't. That sounds bad. Yeah.
I mean, I had an experience, you know. I go in and I order a Polish sausage, you know, from this guy, you know, and so the guy says to me, "Oh, you must be Polish," and I said, "Come on, man. I mean, come on. Think about it. What you're saying. You know, I'm trying to knock some sense into this fella's head. Maybe give him a wider world view. You know."
Sure. Yeah.
I said, "You think because I order a Polish sausage, I'm Polish?" I said, "What if somebody came in here and ordered French toast? Would you think he was French? You know?"
Right.
I mean, what if somebody came in here and ordered a Belgian waffle? Would you consider that guy a Belgian? You know? I mean, if a guy came in and ordered a German bratwurst, would you consider that fella to be a German fella?
Right.
I said, what if a guy came in and ordered German potato salad? I suppose you'd think he was German too. Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, what if a guy...
Wow, you talked to this guy for a while.
I'm telling you, man. With racists, you have to get through
You have to
them.
really get it into their head. Right.
I said, if a guy came in and he ordered a Cuban hamburger, are you going to assume he's a Cuban?
Right.
I said, I think it is absolutely ridiculous that just because I come in here, I order a Polish sausage, why would you jump to the fact that I'm Polish?
Right.
And the guy says to me, well, first of all, it's a hardware store.
And you hate Polish jokes, don't you? You just hate them.
No, I think they're disgusting.
I'm scared of letting go. I'm scared of letting go. I'm scared of letting go. I'm scared of letting go of everything in the past.
Try to at least do comedy. I hope most of my evolving comes from being a decent person, but I'll tell you, make no mistake about it. A lot of it comes from, I don't want to be one of these comedians on the wrong side of history. And I fucking love comedy, but if you go look at old stuff,
yes.
Whew, God damn it, aren't comedians today going, that's embarrassing?
Yes.
And by the way, you could say this, well, whenever you look at comedy 30 years later,
No, Rodney Dangerfield, I'm punching the wall.
I tell you, I'm all right now, but last week I was in rough shape, you know? Now, last week I told my wife I need a home improvement loan. She gave me $1,000 to move out. I'll tell you, my wife, there's always something, you know? Well, the other day I called her up. I said to her, honey, I've been thinking about the last time we had sex. I'm getting excited. She said, who is this?
I'm not talking about that it's whether it was funny then or not. How much of it is racist or sexist or homophobic, fluffy, the audiences are liking it. So now I think about it today, because you know, so quickly you can turn into doing the same thing. You're like, so you got to be very aware of it. And that's
You've got to look into the future. It's like the word retard.
And finally, the Oscar nominations were announced this week, and Tom Hanks and Jodie Foster are in a heated competition in the Academy's controversial new category, Best Retard.
Some people are holding on to it, and it's amazing because before you argue with it, they should stop saying retarded. I like to ask two questions. I go, number one, because you have to find out about their past. And if they answer these questions differently, I give them the different speech. I go, do you think Jew me down? Do you think we stopped it because we shouldn't have had to, but people are so PC? And if they went, no, that's horrible. I think crude is funny. I think crass is funny. Crude, crass, it fucking makes me laugh. Again, just be crude and crass towards the right things. Because I think what everyone's saying is, God, can't we have a sense of humor? Can't we laugh at each other? Most comedians that use that on stage, that line a lot, can't we laugh at each other? Can't they laugh at each other? I want to go, of course we can laugh at each other. What the fuck are you talking about? That's not your question. Your question is, can't we laugh at each other? Stereotypes have been overdone.
Yes,
can't we?
Like, you're gay, I'm straight, this guy.
Do you think we stop saying N-rig, which means, you know, or N-rich, or nigger-rich, or nigger-rig, which were terms that some people are going, were they terms? Because, well, it's a fine. Or do you think we just shouldn't use people?
Or what'd they say when you, hey, stop with that joint there, you're getting spit on it.
So, no, hold on a second. So most people would say that we stopped those things because it was egregious.
Yes.
I know what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I know.
And so you have to say,
another
so if the answer, you know what that's saying? Oh, I didn't need to be honest with my feelings. But I go, and whenever anybody says I don't need to be a woman about it, you know what they're really saying? It's like when people go, oh, I don't mean to be a Jew about it. Well, you just were. So you can't just erase it. You can't go, oh, normally I would pay full price, but a little Jew slipped in me. I got a little Jew in me, but not normally I wouldn't Jew you down.
Yeah.
I know what I'm saying.
No, he said that the other night. He said,
I never said a Jew slipped in me.
I thought you said a little Jew slipped into you.
I know it's time to close my eyes to old ends, open up to new friends, leave my heart in Berlin, where the tables turning, seeking out the.
What about this one time I was auditioning for this is the first time I was ever in America, and I was auditioning for the Joan Rivers show. So me and Howard Busgang were from Canada, and we got the show. I didn't do it, but we got the show along with Mario Cantone. And so Mario Cantone, we were at the Hyatt, and me and Howard Busgang and this other guy are smoking a joint. I'm not smoking, but they're both smoking this joint. So I say, why don't you invite Mario Cantone over? I'm sure he likes it. Weed, comedians. So phone up. Mario Cantone goes, I'll be right over. So he comes over with his lover. Clearly they had been just fucking, like sweat, red faces, everything, right? So they go, yeah, we'll take some. They're smoking it so fast, and they're obviously using it as an aphrodisiac, to go back. Then they hand it back, all this spit. Now this was in a very serious time of AIDS.
What are you, Norm, are you okay? I mean, and I love your
No, I'm just saying, Howard Busgang smoked that joint.
What's this have to do with them and they're just fooling around?
Now I'm just doing it to be funny.
Come on. You gotta be careful asking, because from what I hear from the movies, all comedians will go into, well, a family goes into a talent agency, and they say, we've got this great act.
This guy, they came to me to do that movie. He's talking about the Aristocrat.
Yeah. Right.
And I said, I've never heard that joke.
But they have secret parties at Chevy Chase's house.
It's the gayest thing I've ever heard. I'm like, you're going to make us all sound like that's so gay that we all go backstage and go, hey, well, let's hear your version.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen. That's not true.
Hanging.
That might have happened back in the 30s or something. But did you ever hear that?
No.
Yeah.
No, I don't. That's the weirdest movie I ever saw. I was so angry about that thing.
All right, we gotta go.
Stevie can't wait to get to Lamontanelli.
You say I don't listen. I tell you I try, and we both got our own problems. But
Guy goes into a talent agent's office and says, I have the greatest act in the world.
It's a family act.
And the agent goes, well, what do you people do? I come out dressed as Hitler in crotchless panties.
I'd like to see that, actually.
We all drop our drawers and take a huge.
They might have to clean us up for TV.